Sorry about that. My voice just died halfway through that one. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for the pad and welcome in, welcome in. We're already on the screen of the very first game because I was like, wait, what am I gonna put in the background while I'm talking? I don't know. So I just opened the first one. Hello, hello. I'm just gonna vibe. Now, welcome in to the final day of September, which also means we have 4 new Yuri games to check out. You were looking to avoid spoilers. That's absolutely fair, Larry. Welcome in. For anyone who hasn't heard, who may not have been there at the initial announcement or any of the other in-between progress updates for these past few weeks during September, Studio Élan hosted an internal game jam where during the entire month of September, a bunch of people involved developed 4 different Yuri games in just that 1 month, which is crazy. They're also all free to play, and I call dibs to showcase them. Yay! No, there's 4 games in total that you can play right now and watch me play them. You can also play them yourself. You can do both. For anyone who does want to check them out, all you need is to click the link to go to the itch.io link, the collection. You can download all of them. You can even play this specific one in your browser. You don't even need to download anything if you so wish to. And then you want to leave reviews and you want to tell all your friends about them. Can you tell? Can you tell that I'm very hyped about this? I hope you can. But yeah, we have 4 games to check out, and because I am a very indecisive person, I spun a wheel. Let's go! Yeah, let's go! I spun a wheel because I was like, I don't know. All of these games, and I said that. Okay, wait, one more. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Sorry. One more thing. Despite me being a Bellflower, despite me having like been there during the introduction and everything, I closed my eyes. I am going into these games as blind as I possibly can. I closed my eyes. I did not check out any of the updates. I was like, no, you're all hard work, but I'm not seeing anything. Wah! Because I didn't want to spoil myself on anything. So I'm going into this as blindly as I possibly can. Like, all I know is these girls are gay. Good for them. Good for them. But yeah, we are starting off with Which You Want, which has some banger music playing already. I hope the sound is okay, by the way. Wait, I think I turned it down slightly so you could still hear me over the course of it. Also, for everyone's you can see. In Which You Want was directed and programmed by Arimia, written by Natasha Luna, and illustrated by Danny. And even more credits here, but we showcase all games. I will play all of them fully. This is also why I put 2 days of streams aside for this, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. If it's going to take me more than 2 streams, we're gonna do more. We're gonna play them completely. We are doing it all. We're doing it all. So, I hope you are all ready, because I am more than ready. I love seeing girl failures at work. I had an energy drink earlier. Maybe that was not the best idea. I feel like I'm running and like, but it's alright. It's alright. Let's get into it. Every spring, the village I live in holds a huge festival. It's a really big deal. Almost everyone participates. There are a ton of stalls and activities, and people come from all over just to attend. So what am I doing to prepare for all of this? Well, I am job hunting. Every afternoon, I go to the town center to see if there are any jobs on a bulletin board. Even odd jobs are better than nothing, but I haven't had luck finding any of those either. Oh, just like real life. The job market is abysmal. I wasn't expecting today to be much different, but I spot a new flyer on the board. Urgent help needed. Looking for assistant to help make potions for festival preparations. Previous experience useful but not required. Sign your name at the bottom of the flyer for more information. I do have a little bit of potion making experience. This might just be right up my alley. Oh, my name. Yeah, okay, sure. My name is Dandelion in capital letters. Wait, who did I just sign up to work for? Before I can read the shop name, I feel a strange sensation, and the next time I blink, I'm no longer in the town square. Oh. Wow. That is one way to get a job. In the distance, I can hear a delighted gasp followed by footsteps running toward me. It sure looks like a witch's shop, alright. And not just any witch's shop. Welcome to Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures. I'm sure you already knew that, right? Yeah, definitely. Of course. Yeah. I don't think telling her that I didn't read the paper I signed would be a good idea. Ideal job market. Someone's, hey, I'm hiring. Do you fit the job? Even if you don't, just sign your name right here. You sign your name, boom, bam, job gotten. Nice. Of course, there isn't anyone around here who doesn't know about Mirabelle's shop. Sure, she's more infamous than famous, but she doesn't need to know that. Oh. Either she doesn't realize I'm lying, or she's too desperate to care because she just smiles brightly at me. She has stars in her eyes. Look at those eyes. So you can start today, right? That's a bit short notice, but I'm not going to look a gift witch in the mouth. You have any experience brewing potions? A bit. Great, then you shouldn't have any trouble. These are all very simple potions, I assure you. And once again, I'm covering like half the screen. I love that for myself. I'm sorry. The only issue we're having is quantity. There's so much to make and only one little old me. But it's about to change, Nua. Come on, let me show you where you'll be working. I love being in the middle of the screen. I'm sorry. She grabs my hand and leads me away from the front of the shop towards the back rooms. Normally I'd be ecstatic over getting to hold hands with a pretty girl, but, well, maybe it's best not to dwell enough for now. Your brewing station doesn't have as many ingredients stocked as my personal station, but I promise it'll be enough for you to make plenty of potions. Sure. I'll be handling the more complex orders, so the simpler stuff will be your responsibility. Okay. Mirabelle takes me to a small enclave downstairs with a cauldron surrounded by tables and shelves of different types of herbs, flowers, and other materials. On the wall above the cauldron is a small mirror. The teleportation spell sure scuffed you up a bit, didn't it? You can take a moment to gather yourself here if you'd like. You have fangs! Yes! Yes! Actually, that's a win for me. And me specifically. Oh my... Oh! Oh, no way! We get to customize our own character? No way, that's crazy. Okay, wait. That's crazy. Okay, let me have pink hair. Oh! Oh! Hello? I'm sorry, I'm a white sheet of paper. No way! Oh, a different body. Oh! Just a little guy. Oh my god, that's... I did not expect it to be character customization. Yes, I want to be a little guy. Oh my god! You got... Okay. Hey, we have 1 month to work on a game. Let's do character customization. Sure, why not? I guess. What? That's Crazy. That's crazy. This is a cool haircut. I like this one. Oh. Do you? Oh, glasses. Freckles. I like freckles. Freckles are very cute. Do I get a hat? A little witch hat. A bigger witch hat. Oh, a cat hat. Another. Oh. But that's a hard choice to make. That's. The hat has paws and everything as well. Okay, you know, just going with the color scheme, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's nice and cozy, isn't it? I guess. I'm glad we agree. We're going to get along super well. I can just feel it, can't you? Yeah. Sure. Of course you can. I should know about it than to ask questions I already know the answer to. Silly me. Oh. Sorry. Had to do something else. Just 1-star Welp reviews couldn't have prepared me for this. Welp reviews. Since this is your first day, I've made sure to start you off with a really simple potion so you can get in the groove. I have a customer who's in urgent need of a strength potion. She's really strong on her own, of course, but there's a lot of stuff that needs moving. So it would help her out if she had a potion that made her even stronger. All you need to do is put the ingredients in the cauldron, stir the mixture, and voila, you have a brand new potion ready for drinking. I don't really remember any strength recipes though. Don't worry about that, it's really simple. All you need is some cat's eyes, some peach seeds, and... Mirabelle and I stare at each other. The smile on her face doesn't crack even once. Well, it would be too easy if I just gave you the whole recipe, wouldn't it? Think of it like a puzzle. Those 2 ingredients plus something soft. If you can figure it out on your own, that proves you're able to think on your feet and make the quality potions our shop is known for. You forgot. You forgot what it is, didn't you? I've got plenty of orders to take care of myself, so I should go. Ta-ta! She fritters away before I can say anything in response. What have I got myself into? Cat's eye gems, peach seeds, and something soft. Let's see what's here. Oh. Okay. Rose petals, cat's eye gems, a bluebird feather, beeswax, dandelion, peach seeds, and mint. And the grandma. Mirabelle said the potion needed cat's eyes, some peach seeds, and something soft. And we even get information on all of them. Beeswax. As if bees weren't already useful when combined with the region, beeswax can be dissolved to use as a potion base with nearly unlimited uses. It usually provides mild effects and is very reactive. Some witches use so much beeswax in their potions that they raise their own beehives just to cultivate it. You don't want to make a beekeeper witch mad. Yeah. A bluebird feather. Bluebirds are a common sight in this area, so it's not surprising that there's quite a stock of the feathers. Feathers have different effects based on the type of bird they come from. Bluebird feathers in particular are especially useful in enhancing the user's attributes. Be careful not to confuse these with blue feathers from other species of bird. Many a shop has been ruined by unfortunate feather mix-ups. Lavender! Famed for its scent and calming properties, lavender is also often used as a stabilizer in potions. Ingredients which may otherwise be incompatible or explosive can often be safely combined if you place a pinch of lavender in with them. Just make sure you don't get your lavender potions mixed up with your nightly lavender tea. Cat's eye gems. Gemstones might seem a strange thing to put in potions, but it turns out that cat's eye gems act as a potent intensifier. Just make sure to include a region to help dissolve the gem, and you can turn a small effect into a dazzling display. And don't worry, cat's eye refers to the shape of the markings on the gem. No cats are harmed, hurt, or placed in boxes in the making of any potions. There's a sweet, there's a chocolate, specific chocolate shape that you can get here that's just called cat's tongue. Obviously, there's like nothing pertaining to actual cats being harmed in the making of those either, but because I think it's because of their shape that they're called cat's tongue. They're very good. Peach seeds. You might not expect it from peaches, but their seeds are extremely potent at affecting energy depending on what other ingredients are used in a potion. They can give a tired person a wake-up boost, give an insomniac a good night's sleep, or even shift elemental energies in the air. As a bonus, potions made with peach seeds taste delicious. Rose petals. How romantic. Roses aren't just a pretty flower to give your lover though. The petals are a common ingredient in anything that affects passionate emotions, and they're effective at it too, so make sure not to put in too many. Legend has it that the witch once used rose petals to make a hate potion. Nobody's ever figured out the recipe they used though. That's good. Mint! Mint's coolness carries over to its use in potions. It's used to help relieve a variety of ailments, numbing pain, lowering fevers, or even cooling tempers. Its versatility almost makes up for how easily the plants spread where you don't want them. Unfortunately, mint potions taste far, far worse than mint desserts. Aww. A dandelion! One would think that dandelions would be more common as a potion ingredient with how common they are. In fact, however, there are very few potion recipes that explicitly include them. Like wishes, dandelions may not always help you reach your goal, but when they do, they have a big effect. Oh, okay. Well, granted, I think out of all of these, I guess the feathers would count as something soft. So cat's eye, peach seeds, and something soft. Cat's eye, peach seeds, and something soft. They just put one of everything in. Cat's eye, gems, peach seeds, feathers in your cauldron. Yeah, let's try this one then. After I put all the ingredients in a cauldron and stir them, the mixture begins to bubble satisfyingly. It's been a while since I've done this. It's actually pretty relaxing. As long as I ignore the circumstances that brought me here. Before too long, the brew is finished and I pour it into an empty bottle. The consistency is silky smooth. You'd have no idea this was my first potion in a long time. That sounds good. Yoo-hoo! The customer's here. One strength potion to go. Mirabelle seems to be in a hurry when she enters, but after she takes the potion out of my hands, she takes a moment to look at it. That is a beautiful potion, especially since you said you only have a little bit of experience. She leans in towards me, her tone of voice conspiratorial. Yes! Did it! This is all of my experience playing at a year. I know how to I know how to brew a potion. Well, I'd almost think you just sold this from my shop. No. Of course not. Just kidding. Let's get this to the customer. Mirabelle runs off again in a hurry to get back. For a moment, I think about following her, but instead I take the opportunity for a break, even if it's just for a few minutes. She might be the one running around, but I feel like I'm the one who needs to stop and take a breath. A few minutes later, I can hear footsteps approaching. She probably has another task for me. But when I turn to face her, instead of giving me another order, she pulls me into a hug. Oh, okay. It was perfect. Congratulations on your first successful order. Thank you. Thank you? She lets go of me, but keeps a hand on my shoulder. This partnership is going very well so far, if I say so myself. Now on to the next order. For the next few hours, Mirabelle sets me up with some very simple orders, which all go as well as the first one, though without as much as hugging. Aww. In between, she gives me a tour of the shop. If I didn't know any better, I think it was actually a really nice place, but just because the decor is pretty and everything's organized doesn't mean the stock is good. I'm surprised it's organized, actually. I would think a witch's brewing station and the shop would have a little chaos going on. Eventually the sun begins to set and Mirabelle closes the shop. She waves me off as I leave. I guess she lives on the second floor. To be honest, yesterday still kind of feels like it was an elaborate fever dream. One moment I was just job hunting at the bulletin board like usual, and the next I signed my soul off to the worst potion shop in town for a week. What? Worst? But we have customers. Okay, so that's a bit overdramatic. It actually went pretty well, all things considered. I earned my keep and nobody got poisoned. On the one hand, by this time next week, I'll be completely free from this job. On the other, Mirabelle is so exhausting to be around that even just a week, actually not even a week now, feels like it'll be an almost insurmountable slog. What? It's not that bad, right? I open the door to the shop, the bright tinkle of the bell mixing with the bird song in the air. It's me, Mirabelle. No, it's so good to see you. Yeah, she just gave us a job and she praised us. Oh, it's so exhausting to be around her. Huh? Seems like time hasn't blunted her enthusiasm for me, or the work I'm doing, any. Ready for another great day of work? Yeah, sure. I made sure to study up on some basics last night, just in case, you know. Now that's the kind of forward-thinking preparation any shopkeeper values in an assistant. I take it you're ready for today's first order? Sure am. What do we have today? Well, the good news is that the strength potion you brewed yesterday worked perfectly. It worked too well, actually. Good news. Then what's the bad news? The same customer came to the shop in a panic while I was getting ready for bed. Things were pretty hectic in the preparations for the festival, and apparently she dropped some really heavy boxes. Ouch. On someone else's foot. Ouch! That's what I said. The woman whose foot had the boxes dropped on her went to a healer, but, well, you know what they're like sometimes over there. Customer feels really bad about what happened. She wants to give her a potion to relieve pain. Pain relief potion? There's a few recipes for those, but one that you have ingredients for contains lavender, beeswax, and something cool. Mint. Something cool. Yes! Is she messing with me, or did she really just forget an ingredient again? You're a smart cookie, Nu. I'm confident you do just as well today as you did yesterday. No pressure there. Now, if you don't mind, I have some other orders to take care of. I'll be back to check on you in a bit. Mirabelle gives me a quick baby before she leaves me on my own again. Lavender beeswax, something cool. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Lavender? Oops. Lavender? A beeswax and something cool. It did say mint is cool, no? I did read that right. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's try this one. Hi, Yumpy! Let's see. Put all the ingredients in and start stirring. I don't want to jinx it early, but it seems like this potion's going just as well as the previous one. Maybe I have a talent for this. Maybe you found your true calling. I am good, how are you doing? Like before, when the brew is done, I bottle it up. And also like before, Mirabelle is here to take it from me before I can do anything else. Another excellent brew. Why, if I don't watch out, you might see my job from right under me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? For my own well-being, I'm going to assume that it is. Thank you. I'm sure Sarah will find this very useful. Sarah? Oh, she's the customer. I guess the potion isn't for her, but knowing that other woman is in pain should take a weight off her shoulders. Especially since she doesn't have the strength potion anymore. Ah! I would like to read. Thank you. I'll take this one right away. Just stay here. I'll have some more recipes for you in a moment. Nyum! She's numbing. With a signature smile on her face, Mirabelle pats me on the head before she leaves. The next few hours I cycle between receiving orders, filling them, and being subject to Mirabelle's alternating affection and backhanded praise. Is it back? I guess it is backhanded. Because I'm working full hours today, it feels even more like a slog. By the time the shop closes, all I want is to go to bed. 2 days down, 5 to go. If I survive them. Maybe by the end of it all, you're gonna be holding hands. You know? Or more. At the beginning of my 3rd day working for Mirabelle, I make a promise to myself. I won't let this job consume me, even if I'm good at it. I haven't known Mirabelle personally for very long, but she has to know that her shop's reputation is terrible. But she has customers. Repeat customers. Customers she's on a first-name basis with. So it can't be that bad, right? And if I can help relieve that, well, maybe it's a bit flattering, but it could also lead to this job being way more than I signed up for. I'll see how things shake out in the next few days. But I'm confident things will turn out well. When I enter the shop, I don't even get the chance to say anything before Mirabelle makes her presence known. No, just a woman I wanted to see. I have great news. The music cutting out. I have great news. They can't be that good if the music stops. What is it? The potion we gave to Sarah yesterday worked like a charm. She even told me Lillian, that's the one she dropped the boxes on, was shocked by how well it worked. That's great. That's good. I think there's an implied considering what was bought in that sentence she's forgetting. In fact, she was so impressed that she just came over to buy another potion herself. Really? Ah. Sorry, that's on me. Since I'm not trying to play this with a mouse and keyboard, because that's very loud because of my mechanical keyboard, I'm trying to do this with a controller and I'm accidentally always pressing too many boxes, sorry. You just missed her actually. We don't have any knitting potions in stock, so I had to ask her to come back later. That's why you come in. Oh, a knitting potion. That's what she's using it for anyway. She needs a potion to enhance her concentration and dexterity to make up for the progress she lost on her stall stock. It's pretty simple, maybe a bit too simple for how well you've been doing, frankly. But I won't have time to do it myself, so... Just put in some beeswax, some lavender, and something red. Red? Something red. I think I hear the bell. I'll check on you later, Nua. Of course she will. I'm just going to have to figure out ingredients the whole time I'm here, aren't I? I mean... Why not? Just standing here won't get the potion made any faster. What's something red that goes with beeswax and lavender? The rose petals. I guess. I don't think we have anything else red here. Beeswax, lavender, and something red. Beeswax, lavender, and something red. Yeah. Another potion well made, if I say so myself. I wonder what happens if you fuck them up. I should save before the next one and try. Never thought I'd ever make a potion for knitting, but there's a first time for everything, I suppose. Oh my god, why are you so close? This one looks really pretty. Mirabelle. I'm jolted out of my thoughts by Mirabelle's sudden intrusion, which surprises me so much that I nearly dropped the bottle onto the ground. Luckily, she seems to have the reflexes of a cat, catching it as soon as my fingers lose the grip on the glass. Oh, you should be a little bit more careful, Nua. It's a good thing I was here to help you out, though. You're the reason I dropped it in the first place. I would have almost dropped it if you hadn't snuck up on me. It's alright, just let me get this back out to Lillian and then we can move on to the rest of the day's work. She leaves the back room and I try my hardest not to think about her fingers brushing against mine or how empty the room feels without her presence. Aha! I think the weirdness of the situation might be rubbing off on me. No, I'm being silly. About what? Again! Someone today has turned into Mirabelle accidentally. At least I hope it's accidental, scaring the living daylights out of me. While I'm making potions, while I'm on my lunch break, while I'm waiting for more orders. It'd be really funny if it weren't happening to me. But it is happening to me, so instead it's driving me up the walls. After the shop closes and I head home, I keep half expecting her to sneak up on me again. She's like, oh, it's already late and dark out, you shouldn't be going home by yourself. I don't know what it is, but something about today feels off. Maybe it's just because I had a bit of trouble sleeping last night. But I can't help but get the feeling that something's going to happen. Uh-oh. I hope I'm wrong. I'm too tired to deal with a real crisis today. But my hopes are dashed as soon as I enter the shop. Hello, Nua. It's good to see you today. Well, I am your assistant for this week. Mirabelle is more nervous than I've ever seen her. I can tell she's trying to play it off and cover her nose with cheerfulness, but she's really bad at hiding it. Is everything alright? Of course everything's alright. Everything's pushing up daisies for the shop. Why wouldn't it be alright? I have never heard of that saying before in my life. But I assume it's when something good happens? Pushing up daisies? That's a really long-winded way of saying no. Okay. This isn't really any of my business, isn't it? I'm not even a long-term employee. You could be. Both of our jobs right now are to face today with a smile. Mirabelle pokes at the sides of my mouth. Alright? Alright. I relax into a genuine smile despite myself. Also, can I just say something? I love these text boxes. Like, honestly, I would love to have those like in an actual like chat interface. If I was writing to someone and these were the text boxes, I would be writing 15,000 messages just to see the text box pop up. That's so cute. No, Sarah came back over to the shop today. I'm not used to having regulars. I mean, having regulars is a completely normal part of owning a shop. So of course I wasn't blindsided by it or anything. That would be silly of me. Yeah. Anyway, what she needs today is a boost of energy. She has more stuff to move around for the festival, but she's been fretting over Lillian so much that she hasn't gotten a wink of sleep. There's no job for a mere cup of coffee. It needs monstrous energy. This isn't a job. A monstrous... Aha! Where's Leary? That's where you come in. The recipe needs peach seeds. It's really easy. Just peach seeds? Of course not. Have you ever heard of a potion with only one ingredient? I mean, maybe the one ingredient just several times. So then what else do I put in? Something blue and something shiny. The memory's getting even worse. Without saying anything, Mirabelle turns and walks away, not even an acknowledgement. Somehow she's way more scatterbrained today than usual. It's kinda disconcerting. I guess a worrying won't make the potion create itself, though. Peach seeds, something blue, and something shiny. What could that be? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Peach seeds, something blue, and I would say cat's eye gems are probably shiny. Right? Yeah. Like usual, I put in the ingredients and start to stir. It's becoming kind of a ritual. Soothing, in a sense. As I wait for Mirabelle to come back for the potion, I reflect back on the beginning of the day. Something really seems to have rattled her. But what? I assume that someone who's been in business this long with a shop nearly everyone hates would be pretty thick-skinned. Maybe I was wrong about that, but whatever's going on, I don't think she's going to tell me about it today. I hope she'll be alright. Anyway, rather than sneaking up on me, Mirabelle approaches me calmly. Is the potion ready? Yeah, I just finished bottling it up. Wonderful, let me get this to Sarah and then I'll come back with the next order for you. The rest of the day proceeds with much less fanfare than I'm used to. Mirabelle is much calmer than I've ever seen her. She's almost acting like a legitimate boss. It's so weird. Aha, you don't like it if she gets close to you, but you don't like it if she doesn't either. That's weird that I think that's weird. What has this place done to me? By the time I clock out and go home, I'm almost dreading the thought of coming to work tomorrow if she's just going to be like that again. Almost dreading. The part of me that still cares about my paycheck is ecstatic. The past few days have been such a whirlwind that I feel like I should be prepared for anything when I walk up to Mirabelle's shop. But nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Oh boy. Okay, what's happening? Which was absolutely nothing. Mirabelle, are you in there? I try knocking on the locked door, but I can't hear anything inside. What's going on? She's done plenty of stuff, but she's never been late. Oh no! Is she... Wait, hold on. Choices. I wasn't prepared to have any choices. Is she not at the shop? Did she leave? When is she coming back? Is she coming back? Thinking about that makes something ache in my chest. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. For as long as it's felt, I've only known her for less than a week. I decide to wait for her, leaning back against the wall of the shop and closing my eyes. After a few minutes, I think it's hard to keep track, I finally hear a familiar voice. No, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. What happened? It's not like you to be late for work. I know, I'm sorry. I had a little bit of official business to take care of. Just some stuff related to the festival. Nothing you need to worry about. You know what those seller fees can be like. Aw. Festival. It's in 2 days. Shouldn't fees have been handled weeks ago? Did you not have enough? To actually... well, under normal circumstances perhaps, but we have a special arrangement. So you have more leeway on the deadline? Yes, that's exactly what it is. You are lying to me, woman. That's pretty convenient. Very. Now, come on, let's get to work. You are lying. I can feel it. What do I need to make today? Oh, I got a lovely visit from Lillian today. She's having the exact opposite problem Sarah was, I'm afraid. She's been having such a hard time sleeping lately and needs something that'll, at bare minimum, give her a really good nap. Make sure to put mint and 2 things that smell good. Just a moment, I have some stuff I need to tidy up. She's definitely doing this on purpose now. Mint and things that smell good. Mint and 2 things that smell good. Okay, wait. Mint? Rose petals would smell good, right? And the lavender, maybe? Scent and calming properties? Or maybe the peach seeds. Peach would smell good, right? Also, giving Insomnia a good night's sleep. I think the peach seeds. I'm gonna try. Lavender and the peach seeds. I think that could work, hopefully. Let's see. Wait, what's happening? Oh no! Oh no! No! Did I mess up? Did I mess the potion up? But I was doing so well. Oh no! Wait. I think my definition of smells good may be different from Mirabelle's. It's gotta be why the potion came out wrong. Definitely not because I'm bad at making potions. Trying to hide what happened isn't going to help me any, I don't think. Kind of wish there was a way to instantly contact someone from a distance. You'd need some really powerful magic for something like that, though. And I feel like if Mirabelle had the ability to talk to me at any time, she'd probably bother me after work a lot. Maybe that kind of invention would just make things worse. I shudder at the thought of having my boss interrupt my dinner. It's a good thing you guys don't have cell phones. Oh, are you feeling a bit chilly, Nua? I'm sure you've got a spare warm potion that might help you a bit there. No, I'm fine, I swear. Where did you get here? Just now. I take it the potion didn't come out too good, huh? I'm afraid not. Sorry, what? But peaches smell good? It's too bad. Let me clean this up. Even if you won't take the warm potion, I'm sure I have a spare shawl for you somewhere. Are you sure you're not coming down with something? I'm sure. I was just thinking about something really scary. But it does say that they have calming properties. Somnig would get a good night's sleep, so... You know. Mirabelle gently taps me on the hat. There, I whacked the bad thoughts away for you. Thank you. She can never find out that I was thinking about her. Just because you made a mistake this time doesn't mean you haven't been helpful. But a few other things that need doing, so just give me a second, I'll get you started on those. No! I don't get to retry. No. I refuse. I get back to the main menu. Okay, hold on. Okay, so no peach seeds. Okay, mint. Lavender smells good. Rose petals then. I refuse. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Damn. Okay. It was quickly becoming a habit. I stick the ingredients inside the cauldron and wait for the mixture to start quietly bubbling. As I slowly stir the potion I think about this morning, it was so strange for Mirabelle to not be here waiting for me. And I'm not sure I quite believe her story about having an arrangement with the festival. Sure, I believe she has a booth, but what kind of arrangement could she have that would mean she gets to pay the fees later than everyone else? Is the festival treasurer her brother or something? Is that how her shop has survived so long with such bad reviews? You? Oh no, you burn the potion if you're not careful. Yeah, sorry, I just spaced out there. Don't worry, I know it would have been fine. You've been so consistent, it's amazing. I have the power of saving and reloading on my side. I mean, what? Come on, get this bottle up so I can give it to Lillian. Poor dear's at the counter looking like she's at that store. Alright, just a second. As soon as I finish bottling it, Mirabelle takes a potion out of my hands and scurries away. Despite everything, it feels like we have a pretty decent rhythm going. The rest of the day goes smoothly, not without its problems, but nothing that seemed insurmountable. But the little things that have been building up don't leave my mind. It's the arrangement. Why was Mirabelle so nervous earlier? Since I'm only a temporary employee and my tenure ends in almost 2 days, I'll probably never find out. This just makes it even harder to ignore the mystery in front of me, even once I'm off the clock. But yeah, you do not want your boss to be able to call you at dinner. Or even later. My boss spot dialed me at 11 at night one time. And I just saw it like ring and I was like, what the actual... I did not pick up because it's like, it is 11 at night. Absolutely not. Can't believe the festival's tomorrow. This definitely isn't how I planned on spending it. If you're making a lot of potions, the shop might actually make a profit. Ooh! Maybe we're getting a bonus. We even have regular customers now. Like, what am I thinking of Mirabelle's shop in terms of us? I won't even be working there 2 days from now. When I arrive, Mirabelle is waiting for me outside with a sad, solemn smile on her face. I know, there's something we need to talk about. I swallowed the lump that formed in my throat listening to her voice. What could be going on that would cause her to act like this? I know it can't be my performance. She's not the kind of boss to fire someone who's doing a good job. Come on inside, it'll be easier to talk there than out here. To call employees like this. I mean, yeah, it wasn't on purpose, but still, it's like, it is 11 at night. Why? How do you even do that? Something wrong? Not exactly. Well, no, that's not right. Obviously, there's something wrong. I've owned the shop for a few years now. It's not like I don't know what everyone says about me. Oh, yeah. When I open up the web book and see all those wanky reviews, it hurts. Aww. Honestly, I always thought she was just oblivious, or that none of the negativity bothered her. And I know that I've been in over my head, that I was never ready to own a shop of my own. Those negative reviews, almost all of them are telling the complete truth. But I thought if I worked hard enough and kept a smile on my face, I could turn things around. It never worked, but I kept trying. Owning my own shop was my dream for so long, I just couldn't give it up. You know the arrangement I mentioned for the festival? Yes, you told me about it, but no offense, it didn't really make sense. Yeah, I left out a lot of information. I applied for a stall this year just like all the other years since I opened the shop, but they rejected me. Rejected you? Wow. You don't need to be mad at them on my behalf, they were right. I just couldn't admit it to myself. So I begged them to reconsider. Eventually they relented, but under the condition that I pay an extra insurance fee. Ooh. The fee is very large. They were at least nice enough to let me pay it in installments, but if you don't sell every potion we bring to the festival, I have to close the shop permanently. I'm almost completely broke now. I'm sorry for not telling you this earlier. I didn't want to put all of that on your shoulders when you were only going to be here for a week. So why are you telling me this now? Because for the first time in a long while, I feel like there's hope. When I put out that job posting, I didn't expect to get someone who was actually really good at making potions. And I definitely didn't expect the person who responded to be such a pretty girl either. Huh? I swear I would be honest about everything today, no exceptions. Anyway, if a miracle happens and we sell enough to keep the shop open, I want you working here. You don't have to make a decision right now, but will you promise to think about it at least? Yeah, I promise. Somehow this just feels right. Not just because I want the job either. I think we really can turn the shop around. I'll take a lot of hard work from both of us, but if we work together, we can do it. No, it's okay. It's okay, that's on me for naming the character after myself. I should have seen this coming. It's alright, I'm closing my eyes. In this world, I use she, her, I guess. It's fine. Now, before you get too distracted, guess who came up to the counter just before I left to wait for you? Lillian or Sarah? Was it one of the regulars? Both of them! They only needed one potion. Oh, both of them. Let me guess, I have to brew that potion. You really are a quick learner. This one is a bit unusual. It's not a potion made for drinking. It's one you water a plant with to change its properties. But the method of making it is exactly the same, so just think of it like normal, okay? For flower sparklizer, you need peach seeds plus 2 more flower ingredients, but not lavender and nothing yellow. What? Huh? You figured out. I think I just heard the bell. Finally, Mirabelle leaves me to my own devices. I really do need to think about it before committing to this job long term. I should at least ask her to get better about sharing actual recipes with me. You should start writing them down once you figure them out. And ingredients for the plant potion. One of the ingredients is peach seeds, neither is lavender, and none of them are yellow. What does that leave me with? Okay, hold on. Peach seeds. Not yellow and not lavender. Rose petals of flowers, flower ingredients, and mint would be one, right? Right. But now I'm scared since I fucked up another one. Now I'm scared, but I think this should work out then. Peach seeds, rose petals, and mint. All of these. None of them are yellow. All of them are plant related. Let's try.
Yet another perfect potion coming up. I am the best.
Maybe it's a bit arrogant to put it like that, but I have been doing a good job. Mirabelle said so herself. Sure, there are some leaves on the label so nobody thinks they can drink it themselves. And that would just make them think it's made of plants. Which, well, it is, but I don't know if it'll make a person sparkle like it'll make plants sparkle. And that would be a surprise to someone just looking to quench their thirst. What would? I ought to be surprised that she's here, but nothing surprises me anymore. Do you know what would happen if a person were to drink this potion? A whole lot of nothing, probably. Do you want to test the sparkling on yourself? No, I just want to stop people from drinking it when they shouldn't. Oh dear, I don't think anyone could really stop that, but you may be overthinking it. Mirabelle takes the potion out of my hands, summons a pen out of thin air, and writes something on the label. Then she holds the bottle up to me. Underneath the shop's name and plant sparklies is written, "Tastes like spoiled milk, do not drink." Is it really? No, but most people aren't gonna want to find out.
That dove, do not eat.
Ah! That dove, do not drink. Let's get this out to Lillian and Sarah. I'm dying to figure out why they need sparkly pants. It's really nice to be able to have a casual conversation with Mirabelle. She's still my boss, of course, but after this morning's talk, I feel like we've cleared the air. Yeah, no, I would not want to drink something that is clearly labeled tastes like spoiled milk. The rest of the day passes by similarly, but as the minutes and hours tick by, I can't help but become increasingly aware of how little time there is until things change for good. Also, by the way, I changed the text speed to be instantaneous. You can change it to however you want it to be, but it's just my personal preference. There's less than a day now until I'll have to be at the festival. For better or for worse. At one point I drop a bottle, an empty one luckily, and Mirabelle asks me if something is wrong. I try to play it off as just being clumsy, but I don't think she buys it. When it's time to clock out, I don't really want to leave, but Mirabelle shoos me outside. She gives me a key to the shop and tells me to let myself in if something comes up. I barely have an appetite at dinner, and I'm nearly too nervous to fall asleep. I never thought so much would be riding on a village festival. I've gone every year since I was a kid, and it's almost always just been a good time.
But this time it's for work.
This is it! It's the day of the festival. However this week ends up, it's going to be decided today. Mirabelle asked me to come to the shop early today. We did a lot of preparation, but apparently we got a single rush order. So I have to come in to make that potion while she finishes setting up the stall. Alright. I let myself in with a key Mirabelle gave me yesterday. The shop feels so barren without her here. When I go to my station, there are 2 folded notes waiting for me. Which one should I read first? Oh.
The one on the left.
Dearest Sarah, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but I assure you that, despite you breaking my foot, this past week has been the most joyful of my life. Your heart bursts with kindness and compassion and cheer, and rather than feeling inadequate, I feel comforted and energized in your presence. If you would allow me the pleasure of being your beloved, I will want for nothing more in my life. Let's go! Ever-flowing love, Lillian. I don't think I should be reading this. Mirabelle, why'd you leave someone else's love letter at my station? I should just look at the other note. Hopefully it's not also a confession. Dear Noah, thanks for coming in early today. I know it's not ideal with the festival and all, but when Lillian came up to me and asked for a potion of courage so she could confess to Sarah, I couldn't say no. Have you seen those lovebirds? I was surprised they weren't already courting. She even left a really sweet note for her. Make sure to bring it with you when you come here, alright? You could have made it clear that the note wasn't for me. Why did you even leave it here in the first place? Never mind that, let me read the rest of this letter. The potion you need to make today is one that increases the drinker's courage. The 3 main ingredients are something romantic, something made in the ground, something you make a wish. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm sure you'll be able to help Lillian and Sarah. Their relationship depends on you. No pressure. Well, I've had plenty of practice now, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? Something romantic, something made on the ground, and something you make a wish on. What do I have for those? Okay. Something made in the ground? What? Okay, well, for the wish, the dandelion, right? May not, like wishes, they may not always help reach your goal, but when they do, they have a big effect. It's something romantic. The rose petals, but something made in the ground. It's certainly going to be a feather in the ground. Peach seeds? Does they come from a tree? A tree? Why do I keep saying tree like that? Hey, not gonna lie, I am very lost. Made in the ground. In the ground. I also like that you can tell us, like, you know, when you write on something and you don't properly like space out stuff because you think, oh, you have enough space, and you run out of space, and so the last few letters are always a little squished together. Okay, please let this be right. It's always the peach seeds that I fuck up on, I think, but let me try. Oh boy. Mirabelle, yeah, exactly. I'll write the core in my ladle like a possessed, not really registering what's going on. I have to get to the festival as soon as possible, no matter how this potion turns out. Oh boy. Please let this be right. I'm so scared. I don't even look at it when I go to bottle it, so I'm not even sure if it's worth drinking. No, please. I'll just have to figure that out later. I gotta leave now. Oh boy. As quickly as I can, I clean everything up, finish closing up the shop, and start to run to the town square where the festival is being held. It's easy to tell when I'm getting closer, since there are more and more people closer and closer together on the streets. I barely manage to avoid running into anybody. Whee! Eventually I do have to slow down, because there's simply too many people to run past. People crowd in groups with their friends and loved ones in front of all the different stalls, enjoying a variety of foods and other sundries. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot. Let me squeeze through for just a moment. Not every part of the festival is like this, but the stall area is always packed to the brim. After a while of moving past people, I finally found my goal. A small booth in a corner barely out of the shadows is a respectable display of bottled potions with impeccably designed labels, below a sign bearing a familiar shop name, Mirabelle's Miraculous Mixtures. Mirabelle, I got the potion! It's about time, there's so many people here. Ah! I managed to wriggle my way through people browsing Mirabelle's wares and behind the stall sitting in the empty seat next to her. Come on, let me see what you bought. Please be right! I showed Mirabelle the courage potion she had me make before I left. Oh no! I fucked it up. Let's just tell her they went to hell. No! No! No. I refuse. I need to stop using peach seeds, I guess. Made from... What is made in the ground? I don't know. Something romantic, something to fulfill my wish. Mint then. Is mint made in the ground? I don't know. Please. Yum 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 yum. No! Stop it! What do you want me to put in there? No, it's fine. I'm gonna do it. No. Romantic and wish. Made from the ground. It's not mint. It's not the peach seeds. It's most certainly not going to be a bird feather. It's not a gem. It's a gem made from the ground. I mean... Something made below ground? Is it the gem? I feel so stupid. Okay, if you say so, I'm gonna try it. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, it's a different. Show Mirabelle the courage potion you'd me make before I left, as well as Lillian's now. Why did you leave this at my brewing station? Obviously, it wasn't for me. But it was just so cute. It would have been a shame if you didn't get to see it too. Remind me to not leave anything secret around you. Imagine you make every single potion right the entire week, and then the very last one you're just like, I've never made a potion before in my life. She has her charms anyway, even if secrecy isn't one of them. Oh, this potion looks beautiful. There's no way Lillian will get turned down with this. Thank you, Jesus. If you ask me, I don't think she'd get turned on without it either, but I'm not going to refuse her money. There's no time to waste, let's get back to selling.
Okay.
You in the red shirt, you look like someone whose life woes can be helped with a stiff drink. Plenty of stiff drinks here for the discerning customer. Mirabelle, that's not what a stiff drink is. She laughs brightly before turning to look at me with a twinkle in her eye. It got your attention, didn't it? You're not supposed to get my attention. Am I not? Mirabelle flutters her eyelashes at me. My face immediately feels hot and I jerk around to look away from her. Just say we lacked the time. It's like, oh yeah, you told me to get it done today. It's a rush order. Yeah, we didn't have the time. That's not good. She's doing this on purpose. You! I point to a tired-looking woman holding a baby in one arm with a small child holding her other hand. Do you need a monster's energy potion? As the day goes on, Mirabelle and I try to get people's attention, but surprisingly, it turns out to not be necessary. People are coming to stop at our stall even without being called over. It's nice. At first I thought it was out of morbid curiosity, what with how bad a reputation Mirabelle's shop has. And maybe for some people that was it, but soon people actually started to buy potions. Gradually but steadily, the number of potions resting atop our table dwindled. Even Lillian came over to pick up a courage potion. Sarah stood at her side with her hand resting casually on Lillian's shoulder. As Sarah made small talk with Mirabelle, Lillian secretly stuck both the potion she'd ordered and the note she'd written. Finally, it'll be going to its intended recipient. I'm pretty sure Lillian wants us to be a secret, so I don't say anything, but I cheer her on internally. I think Mirabelle is right that she doesn't really need luck, though. Sarah's so obviously smitten with her that a confession would be a formality. Oh, you never know. You never know. You either move in like 3 days after meeting each other, or you're going to dance around each other for like 5 years and everyone assumes you're already dating. You're like, no way, I don't think she likes me like that. But yes! She clearly does. As the sun set, someone bought the last of the potions we set up. Did it! Did! The shop can stay open! Just as Mirabelle said that, a burst of purple fireworks blasted through the sky. Even the fireworks are celebrating our momentous achievement. They are coaches of them. Of course, I know it's just a coincidence, but it's nice to think that the rest of the village wants to celebrate with us too. Since we no longer have anything to sell, an excellent problem to have, all we can do is watch the fireworkers play light up the night sky. It paints the view above us with a rainbow of different colors, all both beautiful and fleeting. I've seen the fireworks a ton of times, alone, with family, with friends, but somehow it feels different this year. I look to the side to see where Mirabelle is sitting next to me. She's looking at the fireworks with a determined expression on her face. I wonder if she feels the same way I do. While I was thinking about her, Mirabelle kissed me softly on the lips. Let's go! It's awfully unprofessional, I know, but I've been wanting to do that for a while. You have? It's been very distracting. I have a very important question for you. She couldn't be. Not this soon. Do you promise to come to work tomorrow morning? Girl! Will you kiss me again if I do? Absolutely. Then I promise. No. Labor in exchange for just one kiss. I'll keep working for you tomorrow and every day after that. Hold on, you need vacations and sick days too. Suddenly I can't help but feel grateful that my last job let me go. If they hadn't gotten rid of me, I wouldn't be here right now. The future of the shop might still be uncertain, but one thing's for sure. However, it turns out, Mirabelle and I will face it together. Aww! Hell yeah! No way!
Kisses and vacation, now that's a job. Going to my job to see my wife. Woohoo!
Oh, she is. I love her. She also clearly knows that purple is her color. Like, honestly. I love her. That was so good. Okay, look at that. You found a job. You have very little experience doing it, but it turns out you're very good at your job. You get to keep the job. And you gain a girlfriend. And you get vacation. What more do you want? You have a job, a paycheck, and a girlfriend, and vacation days. What more do you want? Ah, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. This was good. This was very good. Also, I know I said it in the beginning, but character customization? In a game you made in a month? You guys are crazy / pause. Jesus.
Also, but this is like, she has fangs on her sprites and she has pointy ears.
Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Goodness, okay. That is which you want, or specifically the good ending of which you want. I guess you can fail all of your potions too, and then you don't gain a girlfriend. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sticking to the good ending. Nothing else exists in my world. Thank you for the Christianity. But that is our first game. That is our first game, which means I get to. You read the love letter and got the last potion right, so basically. Ah, I see. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Man, I wish it was this easy to find a job and a girlfriend. No experience required. Gain a girlfriend and a job in one easy easy. I'm missing the word I'm trying to use to make the sentence work, but you get what I mean. Alright, you know what? Let me just push a few things around. That's the reason we survived in the first place. Yeah, right? Like... Okay, let me move a few things around here. Let's see. We're going to jump right into our next one. Yeah, that actually works. Just... And... What? Don't say that. You're gonna make the people think what? No. Yuri pedal next. Also, is that Melanie on the cover here? Hello. You can wait. Oh boy. Melanie said, yeah. Okay, wait. Yuri Peddlin, Anime Convention Murder Mystery. Cool team. Sion, very cool. That's Kare, who's also a Bellflower member.
And Lobson for programming. Hell yeah.
Woo. Alright.
Alright.
Yep. Time to solve a murder. You know I'm always up for murder mysteries.
Oh, big textbooks.
Grayson, buddy, I need you to calm down, okay? Think this over. Who's Grayson? Huh? It's just one more day. You can do one more day, right? No, absolutely not. Not another day. Hour or a minute. Hell, if I have to spend another second navigating that disaster zone, I'm going to lose my shit. I'll go full Caleb. I did, I know. I'm done still. Oh, I'm done still. I'm done. Sorry. Me and Skip. Wow. I'm gonna live in this world. It's pink, just like me. That's a little extreme, don't you think? What happened with Caleb this morning was completely avoidable. Yes, it was. And that's why I'm doing this. If I'm going to have a nervous breakdown, it's going to be on my own terms. Not in the middle of the atrium where everyone can see me. What's that supposed to mean? I'm checking myself in. You can't be serious. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I sound like a clown on the other end of the line? Are you just picking up squeaks and honks? Please reconsider. I'm begging you. I'm already at the hospital. Oh, God, Grayson, please. Ah! I'll send my phone over to the nurse I'm on hold for 3 days. Do you understand me? Come on, this is the second year we've done this con, and Katie says if we make it to year 3, then she'll salary us. And you actually believe her? Insurance! Stability! Kaylee has no business running a convention let alone a payroll. You know this as well as I do. How she even managed to score the Philly roll sponsorship is beyond me. Ah! I'm sorry. But she did it. And yet somehow this still isn't worth it. That's right. God, he's so right. I can't do this, Grayson. Everything's on fire. You're down, Caleb's down. We're over capacity and understaffed. Half the volunteers didn't even show up today, man. I'm sorry. The fire marshal has been here twice already. Twice! You should hear the last voice my hotel management left. I won't say a shit to my worst enemy. Oh, boy. You should be handling this. I'm just a guest coordinator, for God's sake. The extent of my skill set is shoddy Kago and keeping repressed voice actors from getting too drunk. Please don't leave me. You're on your own, Stella. Good luck and goodbye. What? What's happening here? No. He hung up. No. He's gone. Ah! I'm alone. What do I even do? I'm going to cry. I'm seriously going to cry. Yeah. Clearly. This con is going very well. What? Oh. Even this cold desk against my sweaty face offers more support than my co-workers. I want my girlfriend. You never keep me from jumping off the metaphorical cliff. The literal one, too. She's always just a text message away. Babe, I want to smoke so bad. Even just seeing the 3 dots showing that she's typing is enough to cheer me up, just a little. No, you promised. Have a sucker. Fine. 2 weeks in and it hasn't gotten easier. Why couldn't I have waited until after the con is over? Ooh, you're trying to quit? Cold turkey? Also,
are you seeing that flower? I am seeing that flower. I didn't know who you are.
Did you get one? Yeah, it's lime. I hate lime. Good girl. If it's for her, I will absolutely destroy 1,000 lime suckers. I don't even care. This tongue will find a molecular core of a Tootsie Roll Pop if she so demands it. Why are you so sad right now? What's going on? Caleb had a nervous breakdown. And Grayson just checked himself into the hospital. Oh gee. Who's going to do their jobs? Wait. Is there a way...
Yes!
What does it say here? It says star, staff,
and Mice the Lover 69.
That's good. Oops. That's great. No. No way. Please kill me. Come home now and I'll kiss you. I can't. Everything's falling apart and someone needs to keep it together. What about Kaylee? Let her deal with it. She's literally taking advantage of you. And I just got an email today from Age of Kingdoms. They're going to sponsor my streams for like the next 2 weeks. What do you have on yours? Staff?
Oh! You're the one that has mood.
Okay.
And an oval and an oval.
Wait, what are those keychains? Are you trying to figure out every single thing on these sprites? Speak of the devil, it's Kylie. Kylie. Oh my god, stop. That's so exciting, but you so deserve it. We totally need to collab sometime. And a bunch of orbiters who definitely should not be in here. Right. Awesome. Oh, actually, I only collab with people who have at least 50 consistent viewers, so... yeah. Haley was right? Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll text you later, babe. She's here. Estelle, texting your AI girlfriend again? She's not AI. I live with her. We have a cat. We're thinking about getting another one. Right. GPT is getting so convincing now. Keep telling her she loves Mystic Messenger, but she never plays it. Real. I can hear you, you know. And all of you can be here. Get out. I'm assuming there should have been an out there. Actually, we're industry, sweetie. See the badges? Yeah. I was the one who handed them to you at pickup. Now get. Lost? Is that a thing you can just say? Get? You heard me. Get. I thought you were a girl's girl. Guess not. Oh, you can say that? Okay. I didn't know that. Sorry, that's on me.
He said people you don't like. Yeah.
But I just ran into them like 2 minutes ago. I was going to ask them to get phone for me. Where have you been? I've been trying to radio you for hours. For real? On what? A radio? Probably. A walkie-talkie? Your phone? The walkie-talkie? The one you're wearing? Oh, that. It's super cute in business core, but I hate the sounds it makes. It's all staticky and going off at random times. At random times is Stella trying to reach you. That is what walkie-talkies do, yes. Just text me on my phone next time. Don't call though, gross. I should have guessed. She's only on it all the time. Even right now, as we speak. Do you like the new charm I put on it? I got it at the Élan booth. Super cute, right? It's like the only cute thing about you. That's the only cute thing about you right now. It's loose. You didn't tie it right. Just say it's cute. You saw Brad this year, not even in the fun way. Oh no. I don't know what a Brad summer is. All I know is connected to some green color. I don't know where it came from, and I don't want to know. Deep breath, Stella. Deep breath. She's young. She doesn't know better. You're old-ish and a veteran of 1,000 conventional wars. Just tell her what's going on. Katie. Boss, we have a couple ongoing situations at the moment. I know, right? Did you see the line for the Yoi booth? Someone should really be managing that. That is definitely one of them, but I'm talking... Haley, please get off your phone. I'm talking about Grayson right now, okay? Oh yeah, did you get that all settled? In a sense. What's that mean? No hiding it. Time to deliver the bad news. He's in the hospital. Oh my god. Is he back yet? No. Literally just checked in. Great to know where your priorities are, boss. No, and he's not going to be. He quit. What? No way. No way. No way. No way. There's a city in Europe. A city? A country. Jesus Christ, brain. Me too, Kaylee. Me too. That's so messed up. Super unprofessional. Well, it was for his health, so there's that. I'm revoking his mod privileges. I don't even care. So useless. Can't be helped now. We just have to figure out things from here. Starting with the hotel manager, he's not happy. I really think you need to talk to him. Huh? Why me? Because I don't get paid enough for this. I don't get paid at all. With all due respect, you are the event organizer. If things keep going the way they are, on top of the outstanding amount we owe them, you could be held liable. It's so annoying. If it's about the money, like, I get it, but Philly said they'd handle it, so I also, like, don't care. That's why we have a sponsor. God, help me she's not getting it. Kaylee, honey, I know this is only your second time putting on a con and that there's no way any of us could have expected attendance to double in a year, but it's getting really dire out there. If you can't right the ship, then this whole thing could very well capsize. They'll make entire video essays commemorating our arrogance. You do not want to be Dashcom 3.675. I really think you need to be taking this a bit more seriously. Stella, we've been over this so many times. A zillion Caleb's and Graysons could drop out and I still wouldn't be worried. I understand, but you know why? Why? Because I have you! No matter what happens, I know you'll always be there to fix it. I appreciate that, but it's really getting to be too much. Tech issues, the staff shortage, all the vendors selling AI art in exhibitors hall this year. Ew! Throw them out! I'm not sure I can take much more of this, Kylie. Sure you can. I know you can. What was it I booked Takeshi Miyano last year? Me. And when the Fiji Yonji livers couldn't connect to the client, who had the idea to use PNGs for the concert? That was me too. Even though it wasn't my department last year either. See, you're worth way more than quitters like Grayson. And I don't get paid for any of the work I do. Yuck. Coming down some fussy hotel manager should be a cinch for you. God, I really don't know. I'm doing so much already. You know, this year's super duper important to me, especially tonight. The Yuri panel, right? With Dandelion? Exactly. Getting a huge cosplayer like Dandy to host it is a huge get for us. Plus, she's bringing her GF along to help too, and she's like a sort of big YouTuber. 2 famous lesbians for the lesbian panel? Hello, goals. You know? Yeah, but it's at the same time, as a cosplay competition, there's already people lining up for that. I looked at the list earlier and I guess Danny signed up to enter. How's she supposed to participate and host a panel in a separate room simultaneously? Sorry babes, couldn't be helped. I had to switch the times for the competition and my immortal reading super last minute. Aha! My immortal reading. Oh no, I also still have to do a my immortal reading. So welcome in, thank you for I could do the my immortal reading if you need someone to help out, don't worry. Danny is gorgeous, like so gorgeous. I've loved her work for years, so working with her has been such an exciting opportunity. She talking to me, she answering a question sent with a super chat. At some point, she has to decide if she wants to be just another Twitter cosplay girlie, or she wants to be an actual influencer. To make the sacrifice and now run my own convention, I'm like way better off. I wouldn't exactly call what you're doing running a convention. Sounds like we're making more problems for ourselves. Stella, come on, I really need you to be a team player right now. Nope, I won't be guilt trip. You're like a big sister to me and I really want you to be part of this. Big sister? Really? You actually think that? No, don't fall for it! Don't fall for her lies! Yeah, it's why I rely on you so much, this con needs you. Say that. And honestly, I do too. Say that either. Please, Stella. No! Don't crumble. Stay strong, Stella.
Yeah, hi Zoe.
Man, why does she have to be like this? Is it really any different than how I used to be 10 years ago? 1,000 years ago? 15? Tomorrow will mostly be tear down, so really, if you think about it sideways, this is the last day of the convention. Ah! What's one more day? You getting blackmailed into doing work you shouldn't be doing? You're making this exceedingly hard for me, you know that. Is it working?
Oh, you are aware of it too.
Fine, you've got me, okay? You've got me. Ah! Oh, Christ, my ears. Sweet baby Miku, my ears. Our Lord and Savior! Miku Hatsune. You're so real for this, bestie. Do not call me that. Come again? What did you say? This time next year, we're going to be laughing about this over sashimi at Kusakabe. I'd rather be laughing about this in a big bed with my girlfriend. Ah! Glad to help. Death is an option. Death is always an option. It's not worth it! It's not worth it! Guess I'll get started on that email then. Hopefully I can smooth things out with the manager. Oh, actually... Oh no. It's nothing serious. I don't believe you. No, I swear. Actually has to do with a guest that's totally in your wheelhouse. A guest? Like, an actual guest? Finally something I actually know how to handle. Who is it? It's Dandy, actually. While I was walking over here, one of the tech guys said she was late for setting up. Sound check, make sure the slideshow works, that kind of thing. That's odd. Was her girlfriend there? Uh-huh, she was there grumbling and untangling wires. Apparently Danny's a big fan of her beauty sleep. Low-key relatable, though. She's in room 419. If you go up there and wake her up, you'd be my favorite person in the whole world. Can't say the same for you. At this point, I already should be. Fine. You'd be my favorite person in every world. Can you please go do it? All the stress is starting to give me a headache.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
You're telling me. Alright, I'll go knock on her door then. Tell her to get her butt down to the ballroom. Slay! Uh-huh, sure. Thank you, bestie. Love you. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh, girl.
Free hugs! Anyone want a free hug?
Saber! Hey, Saber! Hey! Can I get a picture of Saber? Hey! poster you want? The hugs right here! Seems like the atrium is as likely as ever. I just wrote on the ground. Like this? Yeah! Excuse me, can I go through? I had a bad day. Please give me a hug. Every con I've ever attended or worked at has always had a central communal area. A convenient nexus in which everyone can gather and get into trouble before heading out to whatever it is they want to do. On Kai Expo. On Kai Expo is no different. On the easily accessible second level right in the center of the hotel is the atrium. From here you can get to the panel and staff rooms, exhibitors hall, and elevators. Hold the pose and... Wait, can you say, are you my master? No. Please, you're blocking anyone at all. It's also where the overpriced bar and grill is at. The hotel said no to the similarly overpriced food trucks this year, and fortunately for the Bryant Regency, half of all weeps and the entirety of the ruining con staff are functional alcoholics, so everyone ends up eating and drinking here regardless. Please, I'm so lonely. Won't somebody give me a hug? What about you, the bone of my sword, Nyaster? Will you give me a hug? Gross and gross. What the hell is wrong? Get out of my freaking way. Thank you. Have a nice con. Luna, save me. It should be legal for me to commit assault. You're so right, babe. Now have another sucker. Let's see, the flavor this time is grape. An improvement over lime. Life is okay. I can go on living. Maybe I don't have to commit assault. Me on my second day of convention, my feet hurting, blisters everywhere. The wig just falling off halfway off my head, and someone gets in my way. I get it. I understand. Oh, I actually get to move. No way! Okay. Yeah, to the elevators, I guess. Someone please fix the escalators. It should be considered a war crime to have to take the stairs during a con. It's also an accessibility issue. I don't care about getting my steps in, my feet hurt. No, crap. The elevator. Wait, hold it open. Oh, sorry, this one's full. I can see you pushing the button. Just use your leg to keep it open. It left. Nothing is going right today. I don't even know why I try. Guess I just have to wait for the next one. God, it stinks in here. Do we just not shower? Why can't we enter deodorant in the tote bags? Elevator! Move it! Out of the... Bam! My hat. Ooh, who did I run into? Senpai-chan! I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, ma'am. She must have come down from one of the upper floors. Oh, what do you have on your badge? A kanji I can read. That's fair, honestly. She's just staring. What do? Do I step back? That would be rude, right? I feel like I have to or she might eat me alive, though. She's so scary and tall and stern looking in a well-pressed suit and also kind of hot. Wait, who said that? Stella... Yes, ma'am. There goes the elevator. Where's Kaylee? I need to speak with her. I'm sorry? Ah! Kaylee, do you know where she is? No! I only know how to press... skip accidentally. I'm really sorry, but I can't understand anything you're saying. I need to speak to Kaylee. Do you know where she is? Yes. Oh, Kaylee. Why didn't you say so earlier? Why is she giving me that look? Was it something I said? Please don't bite my head off. Unless... No. Gotta keep it together. She's in the staff room, ma'am. I was just there. I see. She just muttered something to herself, but I didn't catch it. I'm leaving now. Thank you for your help. What was that, man? Love. Oh. Thank you very much for your help. It is appreciated. Yes? Of course. Always happy to help. Please let me know if you need anything at all. It's the least we can do after the sponsorship. That was intense. Luna needs to know. Babe. Guess we just ran into Kong. Couple cosplaying as Chisataki that you're going to send me pics of? No. Senpai-chan. Philly roll. What? You mean a voice actor? No, like the actual person. What? Sweetie, she's an anime girl. A company mascot? Yeah, but she's an actual person too. How does that work? No idea, but she's Philly Roll's COO and she's all business. I met her at the staff meeting on day 0 for a few minutes, but seeing her walking among us is crazy. Her face is plastered on all of the con's promo material. I can't take a single step without seeing her face on something, just super surreal. Hasn't Philly been in some trouble lately though? Yeah, there's been some controversy lately over how much they pay the translators. Ooh! I see. Someone who used to work for them was on Spitter a few weeks ago talking about how translators only get like $100 per episode. I wonder where this script takes inspiration from. Certainly not real life. It was Twitter earlier, yeah. I assume that's an oversight. That's so low. How does anyone, like, make a living? I think they just don't. Well, they're the biggest anime licensor and distributor in the country. I think they would be able to afford it. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm sure there's a lot more to it that we're just not privy to.
Hi, Raiders! Hi, Kura! Welcome in! I'm known like the color pink vision of JRPGs. Currently making our way through the very recently, today released, Yuri games that Studio Land worked on this past month. Welcome in! How was your stream? I'll be at fun with Pokemon!
Welcome! Ah yeah, let's pay translators a living wage, why don't we? My girlfriend, the optimist. I'm really not. For better or for worse, Philly Roll is our sponsor. I'm not even sure how this con would look without them. Probably even more chaotic. Oh man, I wonder if Philly Roll also started off as an anime pirate site. I mean, what now? Let's not get into that. Hi, let's go! Congrats! Ding! For now though, I need to get dandy. Full floor. What song is that? And judging from the pulsing music seeping from the walls this year, it's also the party floor. Yeah, this one is very pink. It always turns out this way. Whatever floor we stash the guests and industry people is the floor that just turns into a non-stop rager. And once the sun goes down, let's just say that nerds are like werewolves, mild-mannered during the day, but capable of unspeakable acts of degeneracy and endurance when the moon is just right. See, I have to admit to one thing here. I've only ever gone to conventions that like take place during the day. I know we have like evening stuff happening at some conventions too, like there's a cosplay ball at Dokumi, for example, but that one needs extra tickets and also has a dress code, which gets harsher and harsher every year from what I've seen. So, and I've always like just stayed with friends who live closer to the conventions than I do. No, that's not even true. Last year I did actually stay in a hotel, but I've never seen like a convention that actually takes place in a hotel that you know could be meeting with people like this. It's always very fun if you are on the way to the convention though and start seeing more and more people in cosplay and you're like, yeah, I wonder where you're going. Things I've seen would make anyone shudder, and had I been sober, I'm sure I would have cried. Oh no. Now let's see what Dandy's room is. 419, 419, 419.
届けて切なさには名前をつけようか
Sounds like 416 is having a good time. Jealous that she got a room so close to the elevator? It takes me 30 minutes of walking to get to mine. Well, no sense delaying it. Time to give Sleeping Beauty a wake-up call. Standy, it's me, Stella, the guest coordinator. You need it in the grand ballroom? No answer. Knocking on hotel room doors really is half the job. Miss Dandy! Oh, the door open. Did her girlfriend forget to close it on her way out? Listen, that's it. That's the one thing. The one thing I saw of this one was just the screenshot of the of the snow halation text box. I knew this was coming at some point. I'm like, yes, love life never dies.
Absolutely. Have a good night, Kura. Thank you for coming by.
Miss Dandy. Still no answer. I hate to. Oh god, what's happening with the music? I hate to invade a guest's privacy, but we're really running short on time here. Pardon me, but the door is open. I'm coming in, okay? Ugh, humid. It sounds like running water. Maybe she's in a shower. Just gonna put my face a little, poke my head in to check. Oh boy. Miss Dandy? Shh. I'll just peek a little to make sure. It's empty. Maybe she turned on the shower and fell back asleep. I've done that before. Miss Dandy, are you still in bed? If you need a few more minutes to get ready, I can just wait out in the... Miss Dandy? My knees feel weak. I drop to the floor. Blood. There's so much blood. It's Sandy. My body lies crumpled on the floor, face down, ass up. Deep crimson leaks from my exposed skull, mixing with... I don't know how to say that, and flesh. Oh my god. My voice goes hoarse. Any compulsion to scream for help is suffocated by the peeling dryness in my throat. The shower hisses as the wall spins. Steam drifts into the hotel room. Pink wig is slipped halfway off her head, offering a glimpse of her wavy brown hair. Her dress, similarly pink and accented with lavender, has sponged up much of the blood. It streams down her pale face. Drip by drip, it falls into a growing puddle around her. Miss Dandy, are you okay? God, of course you aren't. Dead. Headlining cosplayers, undoubtedly dead. How does someone this young die? This doesn't look like an accident. Meat falls from my head and plonks onto the carpet. I think that might have been foul play. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Panic sets in. My heart begins to rev like a car at the start of a race. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Kaylee, I need to tell Kaylee. You also need the police! Ah! Kaylee, it's Stella. We have a situation. Psst. Static. You're the most useless event organizer in history. Who runs a con and doesn't use the walkie-talkie? Cell phone, cell phone, cell phone. Hey, babes, did you take care of that thing? Ah! No. Get up to room 419. One of my followers is bringing me boba. He's like such a sim. Now. I had to hang up. If I talked to her any longer, I would lose my cool more than I already have. Why can't anything go right this weekend? Honestly, I have to admit, her composure at finding a dead body, pretty good. I really need you to. Kaylee. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh. I cover her mouth. Stop. Are you trying to alert the whole floor? I look at the music in the other room is so loud. I'm going to take my hand off your mouth, and when I do, you promise not to scream. Okay. Oh my god. What the frick happened? I think it kind of speaks for itself, boss. Okay, but like, why? And like, who? And like, what? I don't know. The door was open, so I just came in and she was like this. Wait. The door was open? Yeah, no clue why. Probably because of whoever did this, I guess. Why? Because it's scary if there's some freaky killer going around and I need someone to be with me, like, all the time. Fortunately for you, there's an army of orbiters at your beck and call that you can summon at any given time. This is, like, so unfair. I know, she was only a few years older than you, it's tragic. No, I mean, look at her cosplay. She's super pretty in it. Some people get all the luck. She's dead. Well, she's super dead in it now. Who is she cosplaying anyway? That's Melanie, Studio Land's mascot. They make Yuri games. Oh yeah, I played Please Be Happy with my girlfriend. She's pretty obsessed with that fox girl.
Memo magic.
Of course you did, babes. She's real. We need to call the police. What? Shh. If she gets any louder, I think Dandy here might wake up. Why? You have a dead body on the floor. That's what you do, usually. We can't just not report a murder, Kaylee. But... Our insurance... Come again? I've had insurance, Stella. It's already super high because of the ball pit incident last year. You were already responsible for DashCon 1.0! No! And you didn't learn! No! I can't believe an adult person would do that in the ball pit, and I equally can't believe another 8 adult people would slip on it and break something. It was a bloodbath. Since when have you been concerned about money? You were just telling me that you didn't care about other stuff at all because that's what sponsors are for. And Philly has his limits, Dalbow. I'm going to gag. Only my girlfriend and mommy have ever called me that, and my mother called me that a few times growing up too. Sure, yeah, okay, yeah. Senpai would never, ever accept it. They totally pull out of next year. I wouldn't be able to salary anyone. You're not salarying anyone here either. As we found out earlier, we're not even getting paid for this one. The 2nd year in a row. No salary. Health insurance? I don't want you guys to have dental too. You did? That would be so nice. I've never had insurance that covered dental before. Maybe I could finally get braces. Yeah, this game takes place in America, huh? I guess that's all off the table now, huh? We don't really have a choice here. What are we going to do? Just leave her here? Stop coming closer. No, we can't. Just until the con ends tomorrow? Then what? We call up the hotel and go,
"Oh, Mr. Manager, I guess hasn't been seen forever. Please help." And bam!
The deal with her comes over. It didn't happen on our watch. Except once they actually look at the body, they will be able to tell that she's been dead for longer, and then they will find out, hey, actually, this body was already here during the time the con happened, so it's your responsibility.
Teehee?
She didn't separate her girlfriend, her mommy, and her mother. She said her girlfriend and her mommy, and then separated her mother, if that makes more sense to you. Maybe? Does that answer your question? I can scroll back in the log to show you. Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Oh, I was reading this as her girlfriend and mummy. So, like, her girlfriend and her mummy being the same person. You know. Ah. On top of quite possibly being the most immoral thing I've ever heard, it would never work. And why not? Her girlfriend for one? Nothing is stopping her from coming up here and bearing witness to her partner's rotting corpse. We'll get her a new room. We'll get her a new room. We can't just not tell her. No, I think her girlfriend and mom. I think she calls her girlfriend mummy. Like, you know how some people will call the boyfriend's daddy her girlfriend her mummy. You know, in a sexual sense. What? I don't know. You ask the brother. Only my girlfriend and mummy have a. I don't know. My grammar knowledge of English is not that good. See, listen. If you keep asking, I'm gonna grow bold here. Just like Stella. I can't tell you. You could join the Studio Land Discord and ask. You could join. You can go into the discussion specifically for these games and go like, why did she do that? Why did she say this? Right now. You can do it right now. You can't just not tell her. And why not? Because if I was brutally murdered, I want my girlfriend to know. Yeah, but you're like single. I'm not backing down on this, Kaylee. You tell her then. Who? My girlfriend. God, keep up. I would feel a lot better if we told her, but we can't just sweep this under the rug. Babes, I'm not saying we do that, like, at all, just that we wait a little. Okay, listen, I'm gonna remember, and then I'm gonna ask after stream. I'm gonna ask for you, and once I get a question, I will forward it to you. Okay? Deal! We have a chance to really build a life for ourselves, sis. Doing something we're actually good at. I don't know about you, but all this con stuff, it's the only thing I've ever been good at. Good? What's your definition of being good at something, Kaylee? I stream a lot, but even that's really mid. Kaylee looks like she's about to cry. I've never seen her get so close before. Makes me feel awful for all of us. For Kaylee, because she's just a dumb kid trying her best and sucking at it. For all of us staff, we're just trying to hold this jalopy together. For Dandy, because she's sad, that's probably not very fun. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to regret this. I'm really going to regret this. You don't mean... Don't say it. I might change my mind if you do. Just let me handle the logistics of this, I guess. I'll let the girlfriend know and try to get some of this all sorted. Maybe you can get an idea of how this happened too. If the person who did this is attending the con, then we have a real problem on our hands. I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah, I know. Same old story, just new set dressing. Hey, come here, you. Squeezing too tight. I knew I could count on my big sis. This is the last time I'm doing anything like this, Kylie. I mean it. You owe me for this. Of course, babes. We do like K-barbecue sometime. It'll be so much fun. I don't think she ever fully internalized just how much I stick my neck out for her. Well, I'll leave it to you then. I know it's super hard work, but I totally trust you. You know how to reach me if you need anything. Except you don't pick up. Ever. Walkie-talkie. Gross, Zelda. Oh, how silly of me to assume anything otherwise.
Good luck, have fun, you two. Make sure to keep each other company.
Not funny.
Sure it is. Bye!
Girl! What? You can't just leave me alone with a corpse in here!
Thank you for that, your time in the past.
You can't just leave me with a corpse! I stepped over to Dandy's stiff corpse, toppled over in permanent indignity. I didn't really know her per se, but I sure knew of her. It was never uncommon for clips of her or posts she made to make the rounds on social media. She wasn't just well known among cosplayers, but among fans and industry folks too. I must have been to a dozen cons over the last few years where I saw her in passing, working the booths for companies like Nice Smile and Kimochi. All dressed up as whoever was a seasonal waifu at the time. She always seems so graceful, so peppy. How can a light like that be snuffed out? It's so young too. Young enough to not have even reached the prime of her life yet. Her drawing's open. Her head is split open. All in some glittery pastel cosplay. Feels like such a mockery for people to her, of her whole existence. It's unjust and it's cruel, and the fact that such brazen cruelty happened here, where people should be celebrating their hobbies and the friends they've made through them, makes me sick to my stomach. Ah! Something really bad just happened. Are you safe? Yeah, I am, but one of the con's guests was just unalived. The fuck? Who was it? What happened? Cosplayer, Dandelion, looking at the body right now. Pretty sure foul play was involved. Dandelion. Ha 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 ha. That took me a while, actually. No way. Babe, this con is cursed. I'm really worried. Please call me. I can't right now, but I'll text you soon. Have to figure some things out. Examine! Ooh! Oh? Oh! Man, this is not getting any easier to look at. I'm lucky I haven't eaten in 2 days, or already might have puked my guts out. Oh! Still, for a room that a couple was staying in, so much of it just feels off. It's probably worth taking a picture with my phone as a reference point, just in case. It might be useful.
Oh, photo of Dandy.
Okay. It's... Well, hello there. This little plushie's adorable. She's a cute little fox girl! I think her name is Miho. She's from a visual novel called Please Be Happy. I played it with my girlfriend. It's kind of huntable. Like, she's cute, but for some reason I want to take out all my aggression on her. What kind of dog magic is this? I won't though. This plushie's heavier than I would have guessed. It might hurt my toes.
Mima! Mima!
Anything else on the screen? Oh, yes. A con badge. Oops. We hand these out to people who are attending the convention. It says Sandy's name on it, so it must have been hers. Regular attendees, industry, guests, and staff all have to go to badge pickup and wear them throughout the whole event. Not that staff actually checks very often. Truthfully, I probably wouldn't think twice if I saw someone not wearing a badge. Should probably be more observant.
Dandelion industry. Ah ha ha ha! And please be happy, Mimo.
These type of badges I've never seen before. Like, you only show your ticket at like the entry to the con, and then once you're in, that's it, basically. Okay. What else can I examine? Clearly there's still something here, no? Otherwise I would be able to move. Right? Right? Ah, yes. What's this? It's kind of hidden. No freaking way. It can't be. A Yuri paddle? I haven't seen one of these things in years. These used to be everywhere at conventions, always with something written on them, usually Yaoi or Yuri. 15 years ago, these things were inescapable. Nowadays, they're pretty much banned at every con. Too many people were getting swatted with them as a prank. I myself may have gotten swatted a few times. They were causing severe injuries though. The occasional love pet never bothered me, but it's probably better this way. I should probably take a closer look at it when I have the time.
There's blood on it. Blood on the Yuri paddle.
I think that's all I'll be able to find here. Time to break the bad news. Hey, I'm back. You good? You good? Yeah, I guess. Now what to tell Danny's GF what happened. I like that for the time when we told her about the serious business, we actually bought it with like proper grammar and I don't know the English word for it, but like actually writing capitalization. Jesus, that's the word. And now it's like just like me. Sometimes I do write with proper capitalization, but most of the time I'm just like, yeah, okay. This sucks so hard. Why does it have to be you? You have like a million other things to do already? Rest of the con should be cancelled to BH. I'm the guest coordinator, then he was a guest, and now GF technically is too. That's dumb. It's my job. Whatever. I love you, I'm just scared. Be careful, baby. This thing is broken. Excuse me, this microphone is broken? What a clown show. None of these serfs want to work anymore. Oh no! I said the microphone is broken! Sounds like it's working to me, judging from that speaker feedback. It was turned off. Why? I thought this was sound check. It doesn't make sense to have a microphone off of sound check. That's pretty logical. Listen, we already checked it earlier. It doesn't need to be on. Oh, someone's getting emotional. Did I hear your little snowflake feelings? You can keep living in your fantasy delusions, but the facts are facts, and the fact is, this is a sound check. Hey, Michael, how are things down here? Remember that pact we made? Yeah. Let's do it. There's life after Onkai, Michael. If this is what life has to offer, I don't want this to be. What kind of pact did you guys make? Morale continues to be high, I see. Got the person hosting a Yuri panel tonight? One of them. Did you know I handles femcel theory? Please be joking. Does she even qualify as a femcel? She has a girlfriend. She's one in spirit, trust me. Hope the other one is more normal. She hasn't shown up yet. Haha, well, you see. She's not coming. Oh, word? I get it. If that was my girlfriend, I'd abandon ship too. Yeah. Oh, Christ. Something else blew up, didn't it? Take a little break. Gonna be a long one. Yes. Okay. I'll be getting fucked up in the atrium if you need me. Godspeed! I guess I should break the bad news. I'm sorry, the Coens attacked them. Attack them? Bunch of glowing-eyed Zoomer NPCs. We're a country of serfs. Hello? What? Yeesh. If she's not happy now, it's probably not going to get much better when I inform her that her girlfriend is dead. My name is Stella. I'm the guest coordinator here at Onkai Expo. Why is she looking at me so closely? Jesus Christ. Is something wrong? Bleak. Real bleak. I'm sorry? Yes, you should be. I want to call it the fun words. The one Australians like to use. I do need something. I kind go back to setting up. I have a panel to run and my co-panelist is running late. Co-panelist? You mean your girlfriend? Ah! Actually, I really don't want to do this. Even if she, Australian fun word, this is not that going to hurt. It might go down as the worst day of her life, even. There, actually, brain dead much? Sometimes these things just got to be done. Just got to be done. Your girlfriend's fucking dead, boss. Bozo. Your girlfriend's fucking dead, bozo. Ah. That came out so much worse than I thought it would. What? Delaney is... She's dead? Oh man, not the real name, not the watery eyes. Now I feel even worse. I mean, there's been an incident. Do-over. I want a do-over. And it has resulted in your partner becoming deceased. She claps her hands over her mouth. But I just saw her a few hours ago. How? The image of hat meat sliding through the carpet crosses my mind. We have a suspicion it might have been murder. She hangs her head, hand drapes over her eyes. Something inside her just went very, very dark. I'm sorry. Yes, I guess that's that then. She lifts her head back up and shrugs. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and Dell loved stupid games. What? She just had to go and make the panel harder for me, figures. What? I don't think she could really control the murder forecast, ma'am. Still let it happen, and did she ever put any thought into how I would feel about it? No! It's always about Dandelion. What? I guess it's just typical behavior for an... attention whoring, selfish thought. Why would you say that about your own girlfriend? What? That was your girlfriend, though. Aren't you, I don't know, upset? Now get over yourself. I read your virtue signal loud and clear. I actually felt bad for you, lady. You were going to get my sympathy. I was going to be all like, it's okay to cry, ma'am. And you were going to be like, oh, Miss Guest Coordinator Stella. And I was going to let you cry in my lap and feel real good about myself. Not what's happening now, though. You better believe it. So, screw you, man. See? God almighty, you took the wrong panelist. Now, if you excuse me, I need to finish setting up for my panel. Huh? But your co-panelist is dead. You're not actually going to go through with it, are you? Yeah, a whole audience of servs are going to be in the audience. They need to be thought. Unless you have anything else you'd like to screech into the void about? Is this a good time to admit I have no idea what serve even stands for? Every word she utters is like a siren song enticing me to commit a second murder at this convention today. And yet I press on. As a matter of fact, I'm conducting our internal investigation regarding the incident. I have a few questions. Ugh, gross. Make it quick. Ooh. Why such a callous reaction? Weren't you dating? So I have to know, why such a cold reaction to your girlfriend dying? Violently, before her time? I have a girlfriend. If she were killed, I don't think I'd ever recovered. I'd talk myself to sleep for the rest of my life. Like you have a girlfriend. What's that supposed to mean? Bags in their eyes, shitty posture, dresses like a toddler. I know you. I've known you 1,000 lifetimes. Rude. These bags are conditional. My posture's adequate. Luna picks up my clothes every day. I really don't appreciate what you're trying to imply here. I have you know I'm happily seeing someone. She's incredible and I love her dearly. Just look at my phone. Sorry, Cham. That looks like AI to me. Sad. She's not AI. She's real. Why does everyone keep saying that? Why are you so mad? All that's left in the world are Stacy's and bimbos. And the only one chats and other Stacy's. They don't want you, even when they say you're nice and treat you great. You can look smacks and mew all you want. Shit, maybe they'll even date you out of pity for what? Stop talking! I don't want to be look smaxing. We're just too corrupted by this modern world that puts strumpets on the pedestal. Even you're the perfect trad vibe and always cook and do the laundry for them, they still sense that you're not a high-value female. They can smell it. You make me sick. You've been failed. It's never like this on a monarchism. Looks. Thank you. Looks maxing. Thank you. Thank you. We need to return. Return. That was certainly revealing, dear lord. That's pretty cynical rhetoric for someone in a relationship to say. You two were dating for a while, right? 6 months. So we're starting to get serious then. Yeah, seriously annoying. Turns out that all the cringe beta orbiters don't like it when a precious fat bait starts dating a strong opinionated woman. Unfortunately, that's nothing uncommon. Adult streamers and content creators, all types of always dealt with fans getting jealous when they start dating someone. Comes with the territory. But considering how incendiary femso theory is, I can't help but wonder if there's more to it. Are you sure that's all it was? Is that too hard for you to understand? Is there soy where your brain should be too? Yeah, right there. You even said it yourself, you opinionated. That was a goody-goody. Always had to be on the right side of everything, constantly making annoying posts about the current thing and virtue signaling. So part of the little brand she had built for herself, at some point she started leaking things about what voice actors and other people in the industry were doing. You mean, what kind of things? What kind of scandal that comes for everyone with power? Creepy things they've been doing with fans, abuses of power, that sort of thing. That had a lot of contacts, knew a lot of people, paired up with a desperate need for attention, and she was completely compelled to write these long, snobby documents of what she knew. That's when she blew up and people really started noticing her. Wait, I didn't know that. Of course I knew about the various industry scandals of the last few years, but I had no idea Danny was at the center of so many of them. Well, her legions of degenerates did. They didn't like that the precious social justice angel was dating someone who didn't care about indulging all this holier than thou shit. They hated the fact that I have opinions about the way the world should be. You've always seen this kind of thing with outspoken women. You know what? I'm with Dandy's fans. I wouldn't be too happy if someone I looked up to for doing a lot of good things started dating the most obnoxious person alive. What were you and Danny doing this morning? You mentioned that you saw Danny this morning. Can you tell me a little about that? Not much to tell. I left before her. We didn't speak. Not at all. Not even a goodbye kiss? I never leave the house without kissing Luna. She was sleeping in, so I decided not to wake her up. Didn't want to debate anymore. I wanted to spare myself the endless headache of her yapping. You call a conversation with your girlfriend her yapping? Ooh, I would love to listen. Oh my god, okay. If only all of us could be so lucky. There's a couple things about what she said that make me raise an eyebrow, though. Sleeping in? Why was Dandy sleeping in when she knew that the two of you had a big panel today? Whenever I have something big to do the next day, I always tuck in early. Actually, I tend to go to bed pretty early most days. I'm a little old lady! Not these last few days, though. I don't even remember if I have slept. Probably because she didn't come back to the hotel room until 3 AM, like a child. Good decision-making skills never come easy to a type, you know? You need to be the adult for them. 3 AM? What could she have possibly been doing at 3 AM? What do you think cosplay deviants like her do at 3 AM at conventions? Room parties? That's my guess, anyway. Were you not with her? Of course not. Unlike her, I actually treat my body like a temple, not some cheap casino buffet. Whoa. What a thing to call your girlfriend. To me, Luna is equivalent to the finest, most succulent dining, like Olive Garden. She's a breadstick to my Alfredo sauce. See, if I ever make it over to America, I have to go to an Olive Garden just for... I need to know what it is about Olive Garden. And their breadsticks. Are they that good? Is it a meme or are they actually that good? Is it because they're free? Are they free? Wherever she went off to, it sounds like you had a problem with it. We had differing opinions. I felt one way, she felt another. So the two of you argued last night. Don't be stupid. Adults disagree all the time. It's called debate. There's a D word that could be applied to this too. Denial. Ooh. So the two of you were debating then, is that right? Yes. Do you have a problem with the intellectual conversation? My only problem with it is that I haven't had any whatsoever today. Well, it just seems like that could have easily gotten heated depending on what you were arguing about. Debating. We were debating. Right. Harmless apologies. I want to face the debate with my fists. Was it an emotionally charged debate? Was it spirited? Did the debate gods energize you with divinely inspired facts and logic? Did you win? As a matter of fact, it was. And I did. I've won every debate of ours. I keep score. What does it say about you when someone's I'm sorry? I have never seen this word before in my life. Every day I learn new things. Snarking turns out to be true. So you've been debating a lot lately then? A healthy amount perhaps. It was a pastime of ours. I haven't answered last night yet. I hope things stayed simple. I assure you, I'm always a rational actor. Down on the other hand. Let's just say she often lets her feelings override the facts. Ah yes, you strike me as a truly wise philosopher, Queen. There isn't a reactionary bone in your body. Can you tell me a little about the feelings that were being felt last night, if you don't mind? I do mind, actually. It's private. A secret between lovers. Something like that. Of course you never understand that. You've probably never even been hugged before. Ma'am, I have you know my girlfriend hugs me all the time. Your AI waifu will never be real, no matter how you try to manifest her as a tulpa. What did I do to deserve the slander? Sounds like she's done elaborating on this, though. I guess I'll need to figure something else out to shake more info out of her. See, it's a good thing I finally actually know what a tulpa is. Because of another Yuri game. You learn something new every day. Okay, why are you called femcell theory anyway? I have a question, but I don't want you to get mad at me. Those are the words of someone about to ask a dumb question worth getting angry over. Well, I don't think it's dumb. In fact, I think most people would wonder it about you. Well, why call yourself femcell theory? Is there a problem with it? I think most people who spend a decent amount of time online would find it kind of incendiary. Call it whatever you want. A fact is, it's evocative. That's one word for it. But aren't incels people who don't get laid and make it other people's problem? Why evoke that? Why would you want to be known as the feminine form of that? Excuse me? Are you questioning my lived experience? I would never. It's just... it doesn't really apply to you. You had a girlfriend. That's pretty much the opposite of being a femcell. You fool. You buffoon. You drooling NPC. This thing that afflicts me, my femcelldom, it's a state of mind. I'm sorry. How dare you? I said I'm sorry. I have you know that I'm based. I have you know that I'm black-pilled. I have you know that I'm woefully, involuntarily celibate. What? Okay, I believe you. You 100% without a shadow of a doubt do not fuck. But not of my own accord. Of course. That's the important part. It is involuntary after all. Exactly. It's not that I'm unwilling to sleep with anyone, it's that everyone else is unwilling to sleep with me. I believe you. You better. You don't seem very okay with that. Shut up, I am. Never met someone so ideologically committed to the lack of game. Whatever helps pay the bills, right? My audience finds me relatable and my content vital, thank you. I'm sure you're telling the truth about that first part, but I have no clue what your content even is, frankly. I heard about you for the first time today. Femcell's jaw drops. You must be mistaken. I'm a video essayist. I'm sure my most popular video has shown up on your feed at least once. What is your most popular video? The anti-monarchist propaganda of One Piece. Last year cracked 250 views and it's well on its way to do 251. Yeah! Yeah, it's going viral. Looks like something that would be fed to me after I leave autoplay on for too long. So you get in front of a microphone and rant about anime. I don't rant, I give my perspective. You see, the otaku sphere has been too corrupted by Hobbesian remonstrants such as yourself. Jesus. Hey, what did I do? Everything! You mute the anime supply with your Protestant brain rot. It's people like you that demand everything aligned with your values of representation and republicanism. Back up. What do you mean? What's wrong with representation? Taxation should happen without it. What else could I possibly mean? What? To her credit, that's not the representation I thought she meant, but now her ranting is even more incomprehensible than if it had been. Siren song of Jeffersonian individualism has run for far too long in the attacker sphere. It's up to me to fight for traditional values. Now you're just saying words! Oh god, maybe she is as bad as I thought. Like monarchism. And now I'm lost again. Through my video essays, through my anime video essays, I will see to you that the divine rights of kings are respected. Okay? Why be a domesticated liberal subject ruled by complacency when we could be domesticated royal subjects ruled by fear? Reject democracy, embrace serfdom. Oh! Ow, my head! Holy shit. I was just placating her before, but now I really do believe it. She's never been late in her life. That is all extremely compelling. In a messed up, anthropological kind of way. But how does a... no... I'm sorry, a what?
Please, I wanted to read that. No! Please, give me...
A neo-feudalist. Never call me that again. Lady, what do you know of your politics? How does someone like you end up with someone like Dandy? Despite existing within the same sphere, I feel like the two of you occupied very different worlds. Are you saying a base trad cap famsol can't date a disgusting degenerate timeline thought? That's very judgmental of you. The fact that you would call someone you're dating disgusting, a degenerate, and I don't know what exactly timelines have to do with it, a thought is crazy to me. No judgment. A little judgment. I'm just curious how it happened. Did you not hear me? She was a harlot. She was plastered all over my feed. When I finally went to a profile to block her, I saw the links to her various sides. I was very impressed by her commitment to the traditional female form. Underneath all the makeup and wigs was a woman I could see myself settling in Uta with. It wasn't long after I became her biggest benefactor, then when she finally took notice of me, the region of her heart. That's what I believed anyway. Love can never be that simple, which is why when I become nobility, I'm going to humbly request the king assign me a girlfriend instead. What? Sounds like a classic Roman story. Wax sarcastically all you want. There was a time where we were two halves of one whole, but we completed each other. Not anymore, though. Of course not. She's dead now, after all. Sounds like there's more to it. A lot more. But at this point, I doubt she'd tell me about it unless I can do something that really shakes her up. Zzz. Oh, excuse me. Text from my girlfriend. Yeah. Go talk to your robot. Hey, baby. Everything okay? I'm talking to Danny's chef right now. It's kind of insane. Good insane or bad insane? Bad. I get weird advice from her. I've asked her a lot of questions, but I can tell she's hiding things. I believe she's making your life harder than it already is. Doesn't she know what you've been through? I doubt it, and if she did know, I doubt she'd even care. I wish there was a way I could get her to tell me more. Is there anything else you've discovered so far? Maybe there's something you can show her that might bait her into talking more. Sam's theory does like talking, it's true. Is there anything else I've gotten so far I could present to her? That's the big question. What do you think about Mimo? So, the plushy fox girl. It's Mimo! It's Mimo! Mimo? I thought her name was Miho. You fool! Ambercall! Moronic serf! Miho's Miho, but Mimo is Mimo. So it's not a plushie of the character from the visual novel Peace Be Happy? Are you daft? Of course it is. But you just said this isn't Miho. Because that's Mimo. Hey. I'm so confused. Whatever, this is just going in circles. Mind, that's not important. Does this toy belong to you? I don't know when, but Femsa got real sweaty at some point. Maybe that's just how she always is. This might just be how the rage escapes her body. It's not mine. But we found it in your hotel room. Because it was Dell's, use your brain. Mimia goes with her everywhere. She sees all things. The all-seeing meme, huh?
Believe it, this funky little fox is always watching, taking notes, gathering precious information. You better be careful what you do in front of her, she know.
That makes her sound like some sort of ancient powerful deity. Beware the judging eyes of Mimo.
I'm gonna present everything to everyone.
Do you think you could help me figure something out?
Because you lack critical thinking skills?
That's not true. I think critically of you. No, because I'm genuinely confused about Dandy's badge. See, she was a guest set to host a panel, so she should have a guest badge.
It said she had an industry badge, see?
Are you so intent on gatekeeping?
What? No, I'm just...
You should be. The serfs need to be kept at bay. They've ruined this industry with a protestant decay for too long. I'll keep that in mind, but that still doesn't explain why she had an industry badge instead of a guest badge.
Is a cosplayer not considered industry?
Well, I suppose it is.
Yes, well, there's certain places an industry badge can get you into that a guest badge simply cannot. Truly, you're the world's most incompetent guest coordinator.
Kid, if you knew half the shit I have to put up with you... I have to put up with, you'd realize I'm the world's best guest coordinator. Yes, that's true though. You need to prove your industry in order to get into certain mixes and parties. Disgusting. Come on, you cannot stand there and tell me you're revolted by the idea of people having a good time.
I can, and I am. Are you aware of the dark satanic cabals lurking behind the scenes of this industry? Conventions are the perfect opportunity for them to act on their hedonism behind the closed doors of a supposed room party.
That's what everyone thinks. They expect every party to devolve into some kind of raging orgy. Truth is, you're more likely to end up sipping on a warm beer while watching a Dante cosplayer suck really hard at Arena Ultimax on hotel TV. Maybe the furries are hosting a cuddle puddle in the corner if it's a real crazy night. Alright. Do I want to show you the dead body? Or do I want to show you the Jure pedal first? So, I know this is a little rude, but I took a picture of your girlfriend's dead body.
You what?
I did it again. My mouth just lost the taste of my foot too much.
It was for justice.
Look, gaze upon your dead girlfriend. You know, considering the nature of your relationship, I guess you could say, gaze upon your dead girlfriend. Stella. Stella, I know I clicked this button, but what the fuck is wrong with you? She leans to my phone and clinically inspects the picture. My girlfriend is missing part of her head and you're making puns. Oh no, I suddenly feel ashamed. I'll be thinking about this while staring at my ceiling in bed for years to come. Yeah, okay. What's that doing here? That's a... Oh, the pedal. It's not near Danny's body either. It still has some blood on it, sorry. It's not like I care. She glances away from it, but her eyes still drifting back to the red blood crusting on the edge of the pedal. Just shocked to see one at a convention is all. Pets like that are usually banned at cons, in case you didn't know. Child, I went to conventions when you didn't even know what anime was yet. That's what threw me off too. My guess is that somebody brought it from outside the convention. Maybe with the intention of using it as a weapon. I can't even begin to fathom that level of gruesomeness. Howdy, Yadik. What do you mean? There are far more efficient ways to murder someone than a thin wooden paddle. People tend to use objects for their intended purpose, you know. The intended purpose of being swatted on the ass? Yes, that is something people enjoy. Some people enjoy. Yes, it's a prop to their degeneracy. Between all the questions and the evidence, we've gone over so much. There's a lot I still don't know, but I feel like I'm starting to get a good grasp on what may have happened in that hotel room. I think I've answered enough questions at this point, don't you? I suppose, but... You suppose what? What could volunteer concept do at a time like this? You're the authorities, so really your obligation here is done. This is as open and shut as something like this can be for you. You're an NPC, yes? How will you continue about your day in the reprogrammed pattern you've been assigned? She's right. Even Luna says I've already gone above and beyond for this con. But Kaylee wanted so badly for me to take care of things. Yes, I didn't necessarily mean solve a murder, but I feel obligated now. If not for the purpose of keeping our insurance down so we can all get salaried, then at least for poor Dandy. But... yes, all the pieces are here.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go over everything one more time. If you can just put them all together, I can solve this. I don't know what you're trying to prove here, sir. Please, I think I'm on the brink of knowing what happened. You can't possibly know the things that occurred in that hotel room. Do you understand me, you soy-facing boomer? What are you, another one of her posturing sims? Why are you so against this? Don't you want Dandy to have justice? Doesn't that matter to you at all? Fine. But I'm done after this. Do you understand me? That's completely understandable. It better be. If you don't mind, could you start with how you and Dandy started dating? It's better be good. I'm a video says to create a much needed analysis regarding the degenerate and anti-monarchist trash that has seeped into our precious anime. Delaney was a cosplayer who often posted content of her dressed up as characters from said anime. Her work is plastered all over my timeline. I was quite intrigued by her commitment to traditional beauty standards. She looked like a queen. I became her biggest benefactor, spending copious amounts of dollars on her. It wasn't long after that we began dating. It's not a normal love story by traditional standards, but I guess a lot of people meet online nowadays. Still, some of what she's saying does make sense with the context I have right now. It's like she's bearing the lead, but on which topic? You were her benefactor. When you say you were Dandy's biggest benefactor, what exactly does that mean? I give her money for content, of course. It's the same way, in the same way a king would give a stipend to a promising artist. It's quite a classical approach. I thought she was just a cosplayer, though. What was she doing that made you want to give her money? Pictures were already all over your timeline. Just additional content. Is that really it? Some more pictures you wouldn't have had access to otherwise? Why is this so hard for you to believe? Well, usually when people pay things for like that online, it's because they're getting content out of it that's a little more risk. I don't appreciate this implication. You're the one that's been calling everything they generate. I'm merely giving my opinion. You, on the other hand, are making an accusation of scandalous nature. To imply that content was of anything but the purest and most wholesome display is disgusting. You better have evidence to back up your preposterous claim. She's right. If I'm going to make that claim, I better have something to back it up. Do you have any evidence I can use to support my claim? The industry? Her being industry? And not just a guest? Maybe? No? Okay. Maybe I'm just stupid then. I mean, that's just her dead body. That's not gonna help me in any way. Is it? No? Ah! Why is the Yuri pedal evidence for this? I'm not seeing something here. As a matter of fact, I think the Yuri pedal is as good evidence as any. Hey. Oh, because of the spanking on the ass. Ow. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I can't believe such nonsense. Well, you said it yourself when I showed you the pedal for the first time. People tend to use objects for the intended purpose, then you called it a prop for the degeneracy. Well, that was an exaggeration. Hyperbole. I'm an internet personality after all. Miss Femcell, were you giving money to Dandy so she would make adult content, and did that maybe involve some sweating? Swatting? You. So what if that's true? Are you aware of how many people utilize services such as Matreon and OnlyFans these days? Your judgment means nothing to me. Whoa. Dandelion, the famous cosplayer selling adult content on the site then. That's a development I really didn't see coming. So the Yuri pedal, it was Dandy's. Of course it was. Would you like me to spoil what she did with it too? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Once we officially began dating, she ceased all activities relating to her secret content. Is that right? Why did she bring the pedal with her on this trip? Thank you for being honest with me about this. It helps a lot. Fuck yourself. Yeah, okay. That one might be a little deserved. Let's keep going then. Can you go into more detail about the status of the relationship? In regards to? Well, let's just look at it yesterday. Tell me about how well you were getting along when you arrived. Delaney and I had been dating for 6 months, but we still often vigorously debated each other. It's why we made a good team, and it's why we could host a goddamn Yuri pet. What the fuck? Jesus!
Thank you for the gifted subs. Hello? Melanie back from the dead. Oh my goodness. It is I. Hi. Thank you. How are you? I am. I'm on my second one. I'm losing brain cells with this conversation. How are you doing? Things have been going fine when we arrived yesterday, but opinions ran high and we had another one of our debates, as it were. She ended up leaving and coming back later. Honestly, whenever she described the relationship to me, it sounds more and more turbulent. Even ignoring that, it feels like she's leaving a lot out. Miss Femcel, when you say debate, are you sure you don't mean argue? Yes, I am sure. Okay. It just seems like the two of you weren't getting along, that's all. We had a fantastic relationship, you just have an agenda to try and say otherwise, that's slander. It would be slander if I felt like I couldn't prove it. But I know I have something that can. All of my playing is attorney, and I only have 4 pieces here, but I'm still just like, what do you want me to say? That's difficult, but could you take a look at the picture of the crime scene again? Oops. There's something about it I find weird. Is it a corpse? It's the beds. You say the two of you had been dating for 6 months, but for some reason you got the hotel room with 2 beds. Wait. They did? That's not strange. It was all the hotel had available. But it wasn't. We booked tons of rooms in advance for the convention's hotel block. Well, we typically get 2 beds for cons in case a friend ends up spending the night. Oh, that's actually very kind of you. I'm surprised. I was worried that you guys were, like, fighting. We weren't fighting. It was debate. Vigorous debate. Hey, touched a nerve. Did anyone ever come away from those debates with hard feelings? Debating is all about hard feelings. The point is they get drowned out by facts. So they happen. Yes, they happen from time to time, and yes, last night was one of those times. I'm sorry to hear that. Relationships can be hard. They take effort from both parties. Parties? Don't talk to me about parties. That's all she wanted to do last night. Go to room party. I take it you didn't want her to go. Of course not. We were taking this trip together. We should have been spending time together. And yet she still got up, took Mimo, and left. Wait! She took Mimo! She took Mimo? Yeah, so plushy. It goes everywhere with her no matter what. Oh, like a security blanket. Precisely. Mimo sees everything and knows all. She's full of secrets. Full of secrets. If only Mimo could talk, I'm sure she would tell me you committed this murder. So this party Danny went to last night, was it special in some way? Not what I remember, I wasn't invited. I wouldn't even want to go anyway. That's okay, I think I know what kind of party she went to anyway. And how can you be so sure? Industry. Danny had an industry badge, so I feel like if she was going to a party, then it would be an industry party. What a leap in logic, how rational. Maybe, but if you didn't want it to go so bad, then why didn't you just go with her? Do you not have an industry badge? I see that you're wearing a guest badge right now. I don't know, but why would I want to go to one of those filthy things anyway? Fair enough, that's your prerogative. So she went to the party, but eventually she came back, right? At like 3 in the morning. Yes, at 3 AM. She woke me up as she entered, but went straight for the other bed. Oh. So you admit it, the two of you weren't sleeping together. I admit nothing. This whole thing is ridiculous. Are you asking me questions or are you interrogating me? I am debating you. Where are you going? I'm checking out of the hotel, forget the panel. You're just some virtue signaling boomer desperately searching for purpose while you run around with your head cut off. Your convention's burning, Miss Stella the guest coordinator, I recommend you go tend to it. Do better, sweetie. Wait. Don't go. If she leaves now, it's all over.
I need to solve this puzzle and I need to solve it now. Of course you're leaving. You talk big game, but you're afraid of losing a debate in the marketplace of ideas. None of those words are natural coming out of me. She's turning around. I'll have you know I've won every single argument I've had online for the last 10 years. You keep track. I know this because I keep count. Oh, girl. And now you, some malnutrition pot person, think you have the better of me? Well, I hate to rain on your parade, but you have nothing. Nothing but conjecture and hysterics. You're wrong. What was that, Surf? You're wrong. I have more than conjecture and hysterics. I have something you should be quite familiar with. I have a theory. You have fanfiction, that's what you have. Shit, how'd she find out about my O3? Let me just explain it. If you think it's nonsense, you're free to leave. Hell, you can make a whole video about how terrible this con is. Really, stick it to us. That would bring me joy. Fine, humor me. What nonsense have you strung together in a hollow vase you call a head? Sit, make or break. I need you to utilize every speck of information I have at my disposal to solve this. And the power of saving in case I fuck up. Aha! For the con, for the insurance, for the salary. And I guess maybe for Dandy too. Alright, so this. It all started 6 months ago. You found out about Dandy because pictures of her cosplaying were all over your timeline. You weren't all that impressed at first until you discovered that she was also a VTuber making adult content. Out of all her fans, you were the biggest, the most obsessed. You always spent the most money. So you were thrilled when the two of you started dating, not because she made risk material, but because you longed for the soft touch of a woman. Rude. You are a self-identifying femcel after all. Outside this was your first relationship. But there was immediately trouble in paradise across endless arguments, right? You had the girl of your dreams, but you weren't comfortable. Because even though she had told you she stopped filming new content, you had a sneaking suspicion she was lying. These suspicions grew and grew, and you, being black-pilled and bitter, couldn't stop thinking about it. It haunted every thought. Then, after months of this, you were invited to Onkai along with Danny to run the Yuri panel. If she were to do anything unbecoming by your standards, then of course it would happen at a con. That's why you were so worried about the industry party yesterday. You were afraid she was going to secretly film new content. No. You needed evidence though, you knew the perfect way to get it, so before you came to the con, you grabbed something precious of hers while she wasn't looking. Thought I'd leap in logic, but it's obvious to me that you put a camera in Mimo. Mimo is all-seeing. Mimo knows all her secrets. Wait. You Hobbesian wretches. I don't know if you even say a word like that. You've turned yourself into a nightmare. After she came back to the hotel room with Mimo and Tao, of course you had the chance to go through the footage. You were heartbroken by what you discovered. She betrayed your trust. So in the morning, while she was getting her cosplay ready, you decided to confront her. It was then when you realized how perfect the opportunity was. The neighbors next door were partying so loud you couldn't even hear yourself think. And that's when you... Oh, well, all of these technically mean the same thing, but let's go for the real name. It's when you killed Delaney. Oh. No respect for the throne. You're a serf, a degenerate, an NPC, a soy-facing pod person, fucking Stasis. And you did it with a Yuri paddle. Oh, yeah! I see. You girlfriend murderer, you. With a Yuri paddle.
That's not a very love-filled action. How dare you? What? Crazy. Why would you do that? Oh my god. No, sorry. Ah, yes. Someone online makes risk content. You subscribe to their risk content. You are a very big fan of their risk content. You actually get closer to the content creator as a person. You start dating. You stop this person from doing any more of this adult and risk content that you originally met them through. Because you don't like them doing it, but that's how you originally met them. But now that you're dating, it's like, oh no, you can't do that anymore. But maybe I still do. Who wrote this? I see. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, Femcel is an interesting character, definitely. I have to look at what a serf is now, though. Serf. I don't know what that means. A servant or laborer of olden times was treated as part of the land, worked on and went along with the land if it was sold. Ah. It's like, wait, what? Thank you for the hide your time and the pet. Damn. Imagine going to a con. Imagine hosting a con and someone gets killed. Jesus Christ. And this is how you find out who the murderer is? Oh. A crime of passion. Thank you. Alright. Big question. Big question though. Because I don't think I am able to finish the other two tonight. Like, even if I went overtime, I definitely need more than an hour for the other two games. So I think we're gonna, you know, do that tomorrow the way I put it on the schedule because... Oh, it's 1 month. We're just gonna make like 4 games in 1 month. Hello? Once again. Crazy. / pause. Alright. We got to date a girl failure and make a bunch of potions. I definitely didn't fail any of those potions. No. You didn't see that. And we cleared up a murder. I need Stella to actually stand her ground though. Like, please don't do this. Please. Don't let people trample all over you and go, oh, you can just do this, right? It's fine. You're so good at doing it. It's like, do not sweet talk me with compliments. I want my salary. I want my salary and I want to be treated as a normal person. Okay. Well. Yeah, I'm not gonna start another one then, though, because I won't be able to finish it. I do want to like get through the full game at least. So we're gonna do the other two tomorrow. So we're gonna let me check. We're gonna do On Wings, Spring, Sleep, and Upwards Rain tomorrow. This is so much fun. I know I'm repeating myself. But this was such a fun idea. I'm so glad. Like, can I ask? Actually, I'm sorry. Maybe it was answered before. But what was the original like idea? Just like, hey. I mean, yes, of course, you guys are always making games. You're always making Yuri games. But what was the idea? Was like, hey, wanna do a game jam? Like. Just for the fun of it, just like, hey, we want to how do I say this? We want to try what we can do, like in a specific time frame or something. Some of us could use a break from our super long project to make something bite-sized. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. If you've been working on something for a very long time, absolutely, that makes sense. That's how I'm usually with like books. Like every time I finish reading a very long book or something, or I'm the same with games, I guess. Whenever I finish playing a really long game, I'm like, okay, I need something quick and easy to digest, to like give myself a break in between, that kind of thing, before I rush into something else. We can dress up to murder mystery. Oh, okay. The dress up idea was so good. I see. Okay. Well, I gotta say, you certainly have me absolutely in awe. I'm so glad I get to play these. Yay! I gotta make it through my day job tomorrow, and then I can go play even more games. I wish I had a little more time tonight, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But it just means we have something to look forward to tomorrow. So, oh wait, I have it up there. For anyone, I'm gonna say, let me submit to Dead Manly review saved. Yeah. It's just, I know sometimes we have to write characters where it's like, oh my god, this is the most obnoxious person I've ever seen in my life. Sometimes you just need to write a character like this. You need to really put everything where you're just like, what is that? What is happening? Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is... I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Thank you for the pad. This was a very fun stream. But yeah, I'm gonna... We have 2 more games. We have 2 more games to go through tomorrow. 2 more games to go through tomorrow. I'm just trying to see if I have anyone... if I have anyone who's also doing at least like maybe some Yuri game, streaming a Yuri game we could go over to, but it's looking a little bleak on the Yuri front on my following list tonight. Unless someone has an idea, I am always up to taking ideas. My god. I cannot. Oh. Listen, I couldn't understand half of what Femcell Theory was saying. It's like, what even is a serve? What is a serve? What are you saying? Why do you want to be... Okay. I'm gonna be thinking about this the entire night, I guess. Yeah, everyone is preparing for horror month. But what about cute girls kissing during horror month? Yeah, you know. I guess we're ending a little early. This was good. This was good. Very good. Oh, thank you for the follow. Come in. We are just about to end though. As soon as I find someone to raid.
See. See.
Okay, wait. You know what? It is not any other girl kissing game, but I'm gonna send you is over Momoka, who's doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke. That's something at least. And going from one pink hair to another pink hair. I think that's also a good idea. But yeah, once again, I know I have it pinned up there, but for anyone who wants to play any of these games themselves, especially the ones that we didn't get to doing today yet, but we're gonna be doing tomorrow, please check them out. They're available on itch.io. They are completely free to play. They don't cost you anything except for a tiny bit of space on your hard drive. Not even that for which you want. You can even play in your browser. It's easy and free. Did I already say free? They're free to play. Hello. Please check out these games, and if you do, please leave a review. Reviews are always good. I know I will be writing down some thoughts as well, where I'm gonna be saying the same things I already said today. I am very good at repeating myself. But thank you so much for giving me the chance, or being like, hey, it's over now, the event is over, all of these games are out, you can play them now. I'm very honored. I am also losing any and all ability to speak proper English. I'm sorry. I don't know. But thank you so much for coming by tonight. I hope you all have a good night. I cannot. Newer thoughts. I thought. Yes. I forget, and then I think, and then I forget again. That's usually how that goes with me. I'm sorry. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. We will be back here same time tomorrow for the remaining 2 games. And even more after that. Yippee! Have a good night. And bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.